I'm going to have a look at my little chart to see who wakes up first.
That would be Bishop,
Four of them
Shipman,
wake up at the same time.
Sage, and
Right.
Alex. Well, actually, all of us here.
Right.
All of us here.
All right. Well, who would like to do a quick recap? You guys have been watching the game.
Alexi.
I haven't seen the last 20 minutes, but yeah. Pretty much we've just met the prince and stuff. Said good job. Got thrown in the deep end.
Right. He didn't kill Bishop, didn't kill Rhea. Rhea.
Must have been a good morning for him.
Right. Shipman obviously was away that day. He somehow managed to get out of that whole situation. This is very clever of him, I must add.
Drugs.
Yeah, good use of obfuscate.
Right? Spotty cell phone reception.
Right.
He'll probably get it like later.
Yeah.
It just shows up to his phone. He's like, oh, fuck.
They're like, he's a
Malkavian.
He slept in.
From what I recall, also, I think we found some more of our Bishop's gear that he's lost. And we have to go possibly take it by force.
That was his gear?
Tracy's did say something like that.
I thought that was just other gear.
Essentially.
That we should steal.
It's more.
Oh, okay.
Right. Two B bishops, I think was the point there.
All right, cool, sweet. I was also taking notes at the same time, so.
They weren't very good notes, were they?
Probably not. They're all horribly misspelt, and I was more getting the names and stuff. So.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. All right. Taking the piss, mate. Okay, so all right. So Dr. Bishop, not Dr. Bishop, but the hell, Dr. Shipman. Fuck, Dr. Shipman. Do you have any retainers at this point? I don't remember. I don't think you do you?
Yeah, I wasn't too sure what to do with that because I kind of like the idea that I just skulk around the hospital, just take people's blood who are like comb it out or something like that.
Right.
Rather than having like a specific person that I go to.
Well, you could have a retainer who doesn't work in the hospital, who just does your everyday chores out from their house, and they might not even live near you, you know. It's up to you, of course. If you don't want to have a retainer, you don't have to have a retainer.
Yeah, I'll think about it. It's something that I've tried to figure out who would that be. Because I live in the hospital.
Right.
So it's could just be nurses and stuff that do it.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Be like a faceless sort of person.
I mean, if you wanted, the thing about a retainer is you can demand absolute loyalty from them, you know, with a blood bond. And so if you're dealing with someone who's going to be dealing with like a bank account or anything like that, money and stuff, it would be useful to have them blood bonded to you. And that's just stuff that your sire would have suggested to you. I mean, your sire probably has been nagging you about a retainer if you haven't got one.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about how to do that one.
In any case, you've made some inroads into figuring out. Somebody was trying to figure out who it was that Sage's accident victim from the motorcycle chase thing.
Yep.
So one of you guys, I recall, found out.
I think the receptionist or someone was able to find it.
Right. So how does she come to you? Does she leave a message on Shipman's phone?
Oh, I sent
I
him a
think
text.
she'd probably page me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
Oh, right. Well,
right,
we found out at the hospital when we first met his sire.
Yeah.
Well, when camera people. Yeah. So yeah, we've known for a while, and we got an address.
You've got an address. Okay.
His name is Alan Stevenson.
Alan Stevenson. Right,
Yeah.
there you go. Excellent. Alan Stevenson. I better make my own fucking note about that.
Yeah. With a PH.
We do have a note on it.
Fallon. No.
All right. So Sage, you can go and visit him this evening during visiting hours, which are open till 9 p.m. In the hospital, if you want.
So this is the next day?
It will be, yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
You also have record deal business to attend to.
Oh, really?
At 2 a.m.
Okay. I'll
according to your emails.
make a note.
And
Very good.
Sage, you have a phone message. Who was this? This was Thracius, I believe. Let me just have a quick look here.
No, Ben sent me
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Through a separate vector.
Benjamin
Okay,
sent me a text last night about Lionel Bowen being on parole.
Right. Yep.
I did some research out of the game.
Yep.
So now I'm a parole master.
Oh, really? So tell me about parole then.
Okay. Well, I know how to get out.
He's not out on parole. He's going for a parole hearing.
Yeah.
He's going for his hearing.
Yeah.
Right. So with that, armed with that information, do you do anything?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I think it would require me having a chat with Tanya first. And I might end up doing something, not this night, because I've got a lot of stuff to do. And I want to pace it. I'm thinking of doing it tomorrow, which would be to visit him and sort of get everything sorted, even though I probably shouldn't visit him. But yeah.
All right. Okay.
Of getting like lawyers and stuff involved. Well, a lawyer to go with him and trying to find him a release plan, which is something I learned about, which makes sense.
Catherine sent me a message. She may or may not be in. Okay, we'll just leave her. Let her come and go as she pleases.
Yeah,
she might pop in. It works as usual. Okay, so not knowing whether or not Catherine's coming in, we don't know what Tanya's up to. So Tanya's clearly been detained by outside forces. Yeah, detained. All right. Yeah. Which brings us to our next person. Which reminds me, I have to add certain Kitty. Oh, I've got your humanity, Kitty. Oh, and for everyone who's just joined us, now that I have most of you here, I feel like crap, and I'm almost dead. So you can tell from the sound of my voice it's quite fucked up. So I'm just going to do my best. I can't guarantee this is going to be my best DMing in the world. So, yeah. Try not to.
Russell. At least you've got a voice today.
Yeah. Thanks.
Requiescat in pace.
I don't know what that meant, but I'll
rest in peace.
Oh, thank you.
I learned that from Assassin's Creed.
That is a terrible way to have learned that. You should not have admitted that part. The first part,
Assassin's Creed.
I was so impressed until you said that. Just kidding. It's fine. Okay.
What
all right.
language was that?
Says a Latin.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Shipman.
Tempus edax verum.
Mr. Shipman, you're awake. You've got messages from the thing about the thing. The guy whose name was Alan Stevenson.
Alan Stevenson.
Is he still in the hospital, or is he at his house now?
He's still in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, but it has been a little while, hasn't it? It's been like because you guys were in Oslo for like 5 days.
Yep.
So yeah, he's been in hospital for over 5 days now. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do with that information.
I think I'll text Sage and tell her that I know where he is. I know, and if you want to come meet him, just shoot over and we'll go and find him.
So Sage, the information that you already have probably would be stale by now anyway. So Shipman's information, he's been moved to a different ward.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's new. So that's that, because that happens every other day. Excellent.
I'll text back saying, hell yes.
Hell yes. All right. Bishop, you're awake and recovering. Aggravated damage still on the on the mind.
Yeah. At the moment, I'm trying to put my trousers on.
Parker does not interfere in that business.
I'm glad.
Unless you want him to, of course.
Oh, no. I'm glad. I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself.
He doesn't mind.
No, I do. No, I'll manage.
Seen you in worse states.
I know, but I like independence.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Parker.
Yes, sir. How can I help?
I want to. You know how I got this big gun here?
Yes, sir.
I want
it's
another one.
Very big.
I want another one of
like
those.
this conversation, eh?
Lucky he's not here. Anyway, I want another one. I'm going to get me another one.
You want 2 big guns?
Yes. Next time I meet that bugger, I don't want to hit him twice.
I understand.
And
I'd hit that too.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes,
You know how Smith had that? He had a kind of specially made gun with a. It fired only 2 big incendiary rounds, and that was it, and that's all it ever did. But did we get that from him, or did we not?
I'm not sure about that, sir. I've not seen that particular weapon. Was it a handgun or a shotgun or a rifle or some sort of special?
It was a specially made shotgun.
I see.
And all it could do was fire 2 incendiary rounds, 2 big ones.
I see. Well, I'll look into that, sir.
Okay. See what you can do. What's the further news on guns and everything else?
Well, I'm waiting for further information from Lady Mueller. However, it seems she is occupied so far this evening. I've been unable to get past her retainer, Jojo, who is gatekeeping her business presently.
Okay. And I don't suppose we can shoot Jojo, can we? No.
It's very tempting as it is.
Yes. All right. Now, listen.
Yes, sir.
Jojo is going to need some training up. He's going to need someone to teach him how to drive in the way that you drive. And he's going to need someone to teach him how to protect his, sire.
Yes, sir. I do have some questions regarding that. And my first question is,
are they paying for it? No.
That's not my concern so much as, is it really just a question of, is one pushing shit uphill with a rake? And by shit, I mean running shit uphill with a rake.
Don't you just like the idea of watching him try and do all this stuff, though?
It could be amusing to put him through his paces in that respect, sir.
And
but
he might surprise you.
He might surprise me. It's possible.
Yeah.
Very well, sir. I shall suggest it to Lady Mueller at our next convenient moment.
All right.
Very well. I have not heard from her. I do understand that your new friend, was it Kitty, is staying at her apartments presently?
Yeah.
And I have had no contact from any of the others at this point.
Our detective.
Yes,
our new detective.
Yes, sir.
I want her to get herself a bunch of detectives to work for her.
I see. So perhaps we should look into taking ownership of a private detective agency.
We will do that. And also, the first one I want you to check out is find out what you can about Kitty.
Very well.
In her living life.
Very well. I shall look into that immediately.
Okay.
Excellent. Any other questions, sir? Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah. Could you pass me my jacket?
Yes, he holds it up. Straps it up.
We got any appointments?
Appointments. Presently,
Didn't you say there was an angry girl wanting to kick my butt or something?
there is an angry gangrel wanting to kick your butt, indeed. Also, Lord Thracius is interested in meeting you. He's apparently read your proposal.
All right.
So, if all things considered, that goes well. He apparently wants to meet with you and Tanya, but if Tanya's not available, then perhaps we'll have to wait.
Yes. Well, can you book me an appointment with the angry gangrel, will you?
Very well. I will book it for what time?
1.
1 p.m. Very
Yes.
good.
And,
1 p.m.
Make sure I have that extra gun by then. Oh,
Right. Extra gun. Very well. I can organize the gun now. I'll do that.
good.
All right. I'll be back
I
in
might
10
need
minutes with the weapon.
All right.
All right. And so he leaves to let you get your shit together. Now, so we've talked to Charlie, we've talked to Luke, we've talked to Barry or Bishop. Sage.
That's Kitty, isn't it?
You're right. Kitty.
Hello.
Kitty, you wake up in Tanya Mueller's apartments, which are I even have an address because dear Tanya left me a bunch of information. Ben Bow House, 24 New Globe Walk, Southwark, London, SE1 9DS. Exact
Beautiful.
address. Apparently, you could look that up and see it for yourself. So you wake up there, and
Do vampires have hangovers?
not really. You can literally spend a blood point to make a hangover go away, if you wanted to. I think that it's possible to feel the effects of a hangover in the sense of having low willpower.
Right.
So
Okay.
you could have a sort of a low willpower hangover. It's up to you, though, really, how you want to play that. If you feel that your character has a hangover, then who am I to argue with you? If it's more dramatic, go for your life.
We had a bit of a party. It was quite nice. I'm going to... Kitty's going to wake up. And she's going to... Who was the person who promised her a katana that she could practice with? That was
Lord Thracius.
Lord Thracius.
Yeah, that's Tanya's sire.
Right. I would have asked Tanya for his address or phone number, and I would have gone to seek that out.
Right. Okay. Well. All right. So you're going to give Thracius a call. You don't actually get his direct phone number. You get the phone number of his retainer, whose name is Conrad.
Conrad.
K for Conrad in this case. And the phone number is at a bookstore called, I'll have to think about that, but there's a bookstore anyway. Black Books.
Blackwoods, I love it. So good.
All right.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what my accent is for Kitty.
Doesn't it just changes
It's
every 5
literally
minutes,
all of
doesn't it?
them.
And it
Right.
changes all the time.
Yeah. Okay. So Conrad answers the phone. Good evening there. Who's this? This is Conrad speaking. Can I help
Hi,
you?
Conrad. This is Kitty. I'm a friend of Tanya and Thracius, and I was wondering about coming and seeing his weapons collection.
Oh, right. Okay. So your name is, what was it again?
Kitty.
Kitty, Kitty, was that?
Yep, like the cat.
Right. Like the cat. All right. And this is clearly your phone number that you're calling me from then.
That would be correct.
Right. Well, what I'm going to do, Kitty, is I'm going to confirm what we know about you. No offense. And we'll call you back with a time and a place if that suits you. Is that all right?
Well, that sounds perfectly fine to me, darling.
I'll just make absolutely sure that Lord Thracius knows who you are before I go about giving out his personal private details.
No problem.
All right, then we'll give you a call back probably in the next 20 minutes. Is that all right with you? He does not cough.
That's perfectly fine, thanks.
Excellent. All right, then I'll talk to you soon.
And then I suppose I would talk to you soon. Bye.
All right, click. All
And
right.
I guess I'd go for a wander and around London.
Go for a wander around London. And is that like a taxi cab wander, or is that like a footsie walkity walk London walk?
That would be a footsie walkity walk.
Right. Okay, just checking. All right. And so you're going for a walk around the CBD.
Mhm.
Okay. While you're going for a walk around the CBD, Alexis, have we touched on you so far this evening? Alexi?
No,
Oh, we are a little bit out of sequence then.
that's all right.
Yeah. Okay. So what have you been up to in this interim?
Me as a person.
Your character. I don't give a fuck about you as a person.
Well, my character would be sitting at home doing research, just seeing what he can find on the various people he's met.
Okay.
Yeah, just doing maybe some online research into a cult or whatever.
All right. Well, name me some NPCs that you would like some information about, and I'll see what I can give
The
you.
ones that I'm in a group with.
Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, Dr. Shipman is in fact a real doctor. He has he actually passed the medical exam. He is not a fake doctor. He's not an internet doctor. He got his degree in doctoring from, I don't know, was it like Cambridge or something? Dr. Shipman?
Yeah, I'd say probably something like Cambridge.
Cambridge.
See.
Right. So
Yeah,
he's a
fancy.
flash. He's a fancy doctor. Like, he's the real deal.
Right, print out his picture and write fancy on it and stick it on my wall.
Right. He's got a bunch of real life human family that are alive. I expect they could be tracked down. Dr. Shipman will have to actually give you that information, however, because I'm not going to invent it on his behalf.
No, it's cool. I'm just finding out what's going on with the people.
Yep. Caitlin's character, the new girl, Kitty, almost.
You're not going to find much.
You don't find anything.
Why? I know Kitty.
Right. Your Nosferatu contacts, however, will tell you this much. There was a vampire who recently left Chicago, who was booked for a flight to the city of London and went missing en route. And approximately the same time as when you found Kitty. So there is some very strong theory that this might be the same person. And if that is the case, it is believed that she would be probably a Toreador and probably the child of a vampire named Sophia Hayes in Chicago, if that is indeed the same person. What you will know about her in that case, if it is in fact Sophia Hayes' child, she has a number of other names, and Kitty is just one of them. What you know about her is that she was created on the night of a recent terrorist attack in Chicago, whereby a steamship was bombed, hit by a rocket launcher, and sunk in the Lake Michigan, outside of or next to Chicago. Excuse me. The boat sank, and according to the Nosferatu contacts that you're talking to, a coterie of new vampires were created that night to go and hunt down the Sabbat that did this attack, and this Kitty was one of them.
Cannon fodder.
Basically cannon fodder. And if you say that, that's you get a smiley face back across the network from your dark web contacts.
Sweet.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the state of it. one of their members, another Nosferatu, who was a member of that coterie, was actually killed in that conflict. They were sent into a town called Gary to go and infiltrate the Sabbat, and one of the coterie was killed. A reporter by the name of Tony Perez. Look at them crying. They're so sad. So yeah, that's about the sum of that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys would have loved this.
Yeah, they played this out. They played that out. So yeah, what do you find out about Charlie? Let me see. Sage. Sage, what's your character? You got a last name. You're
Blackwood.
Blackwood, right? So Sage Blackwood. What do you reckon comes up on any public record about Sage Blackwood?
It'd probably be like
newspaper articles about her death.
Yeah, it would be like this young promising Catholic girl. The whole murder thing by Lionel Bowen and all that.
So Lionel Bowen, who's been in, Lionel Bowen's coming up for parole in the next 2 days.
So this is the story that we've been hearing about.
Right. And he's apparently murdered her like 20 years ago.
He's been in jail. There'll probably also be missing posts from her grandparents.
Yeah. Yeah, some of her family have passed away since she kind of disappeared and things as well. So things have changed.
So an older vampire then.
Yeah, she's a little bit older than you would have expected.
So old.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah. As for your Nosferatu connections, what you can learn about her is that she's Gangrel, and her sire is somewhat notorious for not being popular with the Tremere. There's a story there that
Gangrel that knows thaumaturgy.
I didn't say anything about that.
I'm making assumptions in character.
Right. So there you go. As for Bishop, Bishop's a bit of a mystery. He, as far as you can tell, he used to work a long time ago for a dude named John Smith, which was clearly a false name, from the outset. Yep. Nobody knows who John Smith really was either. But John Smith,
timey-wimey, wobbly wobbly
right.
Stuff.
John Smith was a mercenary and gun runner, much like Bishop. However, John Smith's methods were a lot more rough around the edges, and he was a bit of a wild card. And he's been, people believe he might be dead, but nobody knows for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah. And it was about 6 months to a year after John Smith died that Bishop, who was his only child that anybody knows of, kind of came into his own and stepped up and took his place in the company and took over.
Cool.
All right. So that's what that's what you've been learning.
Sweet.
All right. So Caitlin's on a bit of a walk. Mr. Shipman, you've texted Sage about the fellow in the hospital, Alan Stevenson. Sage, you've gotten this text, I assume. Do you act upon any of this?
Oh, I texted him hell yes, and I assume that he will be where he normally is at the hospital. I might double check that because it's up to go.
I'm pretty much always there.
Right.
I'll ask Katie if she wants to join me though, because we could probably do some more bonding time. And I'm going to send you. Oh, wait, I don't know your number. What am I gonna do?
I think it's highly possible that you have a phone by now and that you have her number.
Okay.
Or you could just call Jojo.
Jojo could certainly arrange it.
Okay, cool. Sweet, that works.
The sort of thing that he would do because he's very proactive like that. All right.
Nice.
What color should I make this?
Purple.
Excellent
Cool.
question. Okay. So what's the plan? Sage, are you going to go and meet Mr. Shipman at the hospital?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Shipman, you're at the hospital. What are you doing at the hospital right now?
I'd say I'd just be going around doing regular rounds around, checking people,
All right.
messing with them a bit.
All right. You go into this particular ward, and you pull back the curtain to this particular patient that you've visited a few times. For I don't know why do you always visit this particular patient? It's a man.
Oh, this particular one.
Yeah.
I think I would imagine would be the O negative blood that I get for my sire.
Right.
Oh wait, or are we talking about the?
This is a random.
Yeah. This would be the person that I drain for my sire. Yeah.
Right. So you pull back the curtain to go in there, and your sire sits up off the bed.
They fucking could have told me, mate. Could have told me.
Well, I just thought I'd surprise you. You know, I kind of like the idea of just making it a bit fun.
Yeah, I've told you I don't like surprises.
Oh, you don't like surprises. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. The Dr. Shipman doesn't like surprises. I heard that you were meeting with your friends tonight, and I thought that this would be an excellent opportunity to find out more about them.
Oh, would you like to meet them?
Of course I would.
Well, we're visiting a patient that was in an accident, so you're more than welcome to join.
Well, I was listening in on your previous conversation. I hope you don't mind. Or more to the point, I was fondling around with your telephone when I noticed that you had a text message to say that your friend Sage was on her way here right now.
Yep, that's correct.
So I just thought I'd stay here now, bump into her, have a bit of a chat.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. She should
can
be.
ask her some fun questions.
She'll probably be here any minute. I think I can hear her heels clicking down the hallway as we speak.
Sage wear heels.
No fucking idea. Does Sage wear heels?
Only she's going out.
I'll
She
be in my
does now.
boots.
She does
It's
now.
me. Surprise.
I've got combat boots, and they have a stiletto heel. No, just kidding.
Stiletto heel combat
I don't
boots.
think you can have
That is not
combat boots with stiletto
99.
heels.
Oh.
That's quite
Yeah.
cool though. Especially if they have like switchblades in the toes.
Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll probably just be wearing boots though.
All right.
It's easier.
In any
Okay.
case, it's your footsteps coming down the hall.
So well, let's go out and you can introduce yourself.
Sure. You don't happen to have a more private place we can have a chat, do you? Like perhaps a morgue or something like that.
You can go down to my lair and talk there.
Perfect. All right. So they yes. So Dr. Shipman comes out around the corner, Sage, as you're heading down the hallway. Is Caitlin with you? Is Kitty with you or not?
I sent her a text.
Okay. So
if I'm not waiting for her, then she'll probably
let's
listen.
let's stick you guys together just to speed things up.
Speed things up. I met you at the hospital, asked why we were at the hospital, and then just followed you.
Oh right.
All right.
Hopefully here to see someone I might have accidentally caused to be in an accident, but I fixed him.
And you decided the best course of action was to go visit them while they were recovering.
I can't help it. I just need to find out if they're doing okay.
So Shipman, your
Okay.
sire, as you're going out to meet them, as you go through the curtain, he turns to close the curtain behind him, and he turns around and sort of spins around, and his costume transforms into that of a surgeon with a mask and a little cap, all the gear, scrubs, etc.
You've got very good at doing that.
Yeah.
Shall we go and
Indeed. Let's do that. And so you guys wander out. So Shipman comes out from a hospital room with this other fellow who looks like a doctor, looks like it's possibly a surgeon wearing all of this plastic and rubber.
Can I tell that it's a vampire?
Do you have aura perception?
I have
Yes.
Auspex.
So then you probably do have aura perception if you have got level 2.
Yes, I do.
All right. So you can make a roll, perception and empathy.
Could I make a check as to why a guy in scrubs is coming out of a room like that? Is that an operating room that they've come out of?
It was a ward. It wasn't an operating room, it was a ward.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
4 successes.
4
All right.
successes. Oh wow.
hospital stuff.
Right. So he is a vampire. I mean, you're checking the guy in the scrubs, right? Not
Yeah,
Mr. Shipman, because you've met Mr. Shipman.
I know, Mr. Ship.
I'm a vampire.
So he's a vampire. So this guy is also a vampire. He's got a kind of bemused aura right now. He's feeling kind of cheeky.
The difficulty is
bit.
8 on that one. Just by the
Is
way.
he just like a giddy kid who's like hiding behind a door, waiting for someone to like walk past him, ready to jump out at them?
Oh, is the difficulty's 8?
Difficulty is
Yeah.
8. In
Oh,
which case,
fuck.
It's okay. It's okay.
that's okay. You get
That's still 1 success.
that's still 1 success. It's enough to know what I've pretty much told you. You can tell the rest of it just from his attitude, to be honest.
Okay.
So yeah, but he's a vampire. Yeah.
I think as we're coming out, I'm gonna sort of gesture that, to follow me, and
All right.
I'm gonna
Right.
lead everyone down to the morgue.
It's good
Right.
to see
Eddie
you, John.
skipping.
So do you think you get in an elevator to go to the morgue? Is it like a protracted
yeah.
silence in the elevator? Everyone gets
Yeah,
to
we
the
take
elevator.
the
doors closed.
staff elevator.
Right. So you're going down this very fucking slow elevator because it's can't wobble too much. We didn't want to hurt any patients. And everyone's sort of sitting there. The guy with the scrubs on is like, so you're friends of my child, I take it.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm making an
Hi.
assumption here.
Well, allow me to make an assumption. Are you John Sire?
Well, that's kind of given it away, haven't I? Sort of
Yeah.
basically said that, didn't I? The name is Ronnie, Mr. Cray. You can call me if you like.
Ah,
Yeah.
could we make a
Bing.
check? of
History
some sort?
check. Make a history check.
Yeah,
History is a thing in this game. No, it's not.
I
Is
think
it?
it's academics.
Academics. Yeah.
maybe.
Fuck. All these damn games with all their character sheets and their different stats. So confusing.
Hmm.
I should make my own game.
It
Uh,
would just include way more character stats that you'd have to make up.
is it going to be
I
intelligence
just have
as well?
less things. Yeah, intelligence and academics.
Your own game with blackjack.
Oh.
and-
No idea.
No idea. Okay.
I'm like, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
And very much a pleasure to meet you too, I must say, by the way. Yes.
So I'm my name is Sage Blackwood.
Oh, I know who you are. Sage Blackwood. You're a singer.
Yes, yes.
Got a contract with what's his name? Stenson. Yeah.
This is
I know those lot.
Mr. Stinson. His name is quite a mouthful.
Quite a mouthful indeed.
Oh,
Any-
this here is Kitty Price.
Kitty Price. Kitty Price. What a pretty name that is.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
Very nice to make your acquaintance too. So how did you happen to know my child then?
I sort of just met him in a dark and dingy alley, to be fair.
Well, so did I. How interesting. Seems to be the way things go around here. Isn't it, Mr. Shipman, eh? And he gives you elbows you in the ribs.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
don't
I'm
mind.
kind of trying not to look embarrassed.
Your sire grabs you by the shoulder and kind of shakes you kind of jovially.
You two
Mr.
are.
Shipman, yeah.
You two are
Cute.
definitely personable.
It's all right. You don't mind. He doesn't mind.
I've
No,
never
I don't-
seen him
I
like
don't mind.
this.
Loves it.
Hmm,
Don't you?
I can see that.
So this is the morgue. Very nice. Can we see dead bodies down here, Doctor?
You could look at us.
Well, I mean, I can check the ledger, but there might not be any down here right now.
Surely. So you check the ledger. Yeah, there's a couple of dead corpses in the morgue at present. Look at that. And he pulls one of the trays out. Ooh, that's not very pretty, is it? Oh, no.
It's a bit
Cover that one
squishy.
back up.
Don't know what happened to her. Oh, he slams it shut again.
Can I tell what? I mean, there's probably notes, but can I tell what happened?
You can
Just by looking at them.
Yeah, you can make up anything you want. I mean, as long as it's kind of somewhat realistic.
They can find the destination shit.
I mean, if they're in the morgue, they probably didn't die of normal things. Those people tend to go straight to funeral piles.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably like killed by, I don't know, stabbing or probably got stabbed or glass.
Well, that one looked like a
London.
drown, considering how waterlogged it was.
It's London. It's going to be stabbings and things. Yeah, and possibly car accidents. That could also be a strong possibility. Oh dear, not very pretty, is it?
Wait, if we're here, does that mean Alan Stevenson has died?
No. We've just come down here to have a chat.
Okay. Okay.
Alan who?
Potential pairing. people.
Alan Stevenson.
Oh, who's that?
We're here to visit him. I'm not sure if he's in this hospital, but
Well, out of game shipment. He's not in this hospital. He's in a different hospital.
Yeah, we're going to that after we have this chat.
I just really wanted to meet my child's new friends, and I thought that I would engineer a situation in which I could come along and say hello. I thought that the morgue might be fun in the morgue.
You know, the morgue's always fun.
The morgue would be fun.
Well, it's not something that you do every night, is it? It's something a bit different. You know, cafes, restaurants, museums, art galleries, back streets, alleys, taxi cabs, aquariums. Yes.
The James Bond Museum.
The James Bond.
There's a James Bond museum.
Oh yes, of course. Madame Tussauds, all of that nonsense, all the touristy things. But nobody ever goes to fucking morgues, do they?
Not unless they're meant to be. Yeah.
Well, yeah. And so what do we know about death and dying? Hey, not very much, I should say. Our friend
Didn't
Mr.
enjoy it
Shipman.
much the first time, and I'd rather not do it a second.
Oh, yes, but you've got to know what to watch out for, don't you? Hey? Mr. Shipman here, I would say he's a local resident expert on the subject. Isn't that right, Doctor?
That's what I try and learn the most about.
Yeah, see, he knows a lot about it. Anyway, it's nice to meet you all.
It's been a pleasure. Well, it is a pleasure.
Hey, it is a pleasure indeed. You don't happen to know Mr. Bishop, do you?
Yes, of course we do.
No, no idea who he is.
Oh.
Not at all.
That's funny because I'm pretty sure you went to Oslo with him, or at least you came back from Oslo with him. Interesting.
That would be the joke. So.
Oh, you were joking. I see. I like to joke too sometimes. In any case, he does owe me quite a few firearms, and I'd be very interested to know what the state of affairs was regarding those firearms, weapons, guns, ammunition, that sort of thing.
Like that makes sense.
Yes.
Have you given him a phone call or something? I'm sure he'd be able to explain it to you.
Well, I have left several messages with his people, and he's not returning my calls exactly. So I thought perhaps I'd ask you, fine ladies and gentlemen, if you would pass the message on to him for me.
Of course.
He's not the sort of gentleman one can just call up. He's very important, is that Mr. Bishop.
All right, we'll do that. When we next see him, of course.
So you've got an appointment then. I wouldn't want to get in your way.
Yeah. We do. Right?
Well, I'm sure Mr. Shipman's organized.
Come with us if you want, Master.
Did you just call him Master?
Yes.
Well,
Well, only if you can organize an ambulance ride. I've always wanted to ride in an ambulance.
I can always.
Can I drive it?
organise-
No.
I mean,
oh,
I think I would have my hearse by now, right? Do I have my hearse yet?
Yeah, you can have a hearse. Yeah.
Can ride in the hearse if you want, but
Can I-
ambulances make fun sounds, so we could do that instead.
Well, I think we're going to have to try both of these things, but we can start with the hearse if you prefer. Whatever you
So I think I'd like the ambulance.
All right, that's what
You
I
can,
like.
you can drive if you want.
Sounds like your friend
push
Sage
all the
here wants to
buttons.
drive. I'll sit next to you, Sage. You can drive
Okay.
the ambulance.
I
I've
mean,
never
it's a bit
driven an ambulance
conspicuous, don't you think?
Sir, if you could change it to an ambulance driver, and that way we can go and collect one without too much fuss.
All right. So long story short, you guys travel to the other hospital in an ambulance, and Sage is driving, and Ronnie is sitting in the front with Sage, and the other two are in the back, I assume.
Yep.
Oh, speed bump.
Ah!
Freaking out a little bit. Ronnie
Feel free to use
does
the sirens.
right. So you turn the sirens on, and you go really fast.
Yeah.
Sage, would you like to make a Dex and Drive check?
Of
And
course.
would you like to spend a willpower point?
Yeah, probably.
We just go hurtling off a cliff.
Oh my god!
Okay, we're driving
Ambulance
risky, right?
sirens going
I'm-
off a cliff.
Literally dying here.
This is a risky drive. Every time I drive, it's risky because I don't know how to drive. So, what's the?
Are you
what's the
saying that
difficulty?
as you're driving?
For
I don't
Sage,
know how to drive.
No, it's because I've got a merit
we're doing fast driving, so we'll call it 7.
7. So in this case, it would be 5. Nope. Oh, I used 1. I used a willpower. So-
All right, it's pretty hairy, but you get there, and you don't kill anyone, you don't kill yourselves, and you don't damage the ambulance, and
Great.
you don't get any tickets, and you don't cause any undue attention. Plenty of due
God,
attention.
woman.
Someone should teach me how to drive these things.
I was supposed to teach you how to drive.
This could have been a learning moment. I almost hit that old woman.
And so you pull up into the ambulance bay at the back of this second hospital, and you're in the right place. Pull up, stop. I assume you put the handbrake on.
Kitty's just gonna reach through and just do the handbrake.
Check it's actually up.
Yeah, just like extra.
Hey, you almost feel like saying, Parker, some ambulance just about hit us.
Right. So we're going to call this the University College Hospital at Westmoreland Street.
Ooh.
Westmorelands.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Did I get the London accent correct?
That's
Trying
pretty-
it out.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm saying it in game. I'm
Oh.
saying Sage.
Oh, right, right.
On this, I would
Sounds-
say be yourself, but maybe this is yourself. The whole different versions of accents.
Kind of depends
Honestly-
what you're going for, doesn't it? I mean, if you're trying to sound like some sort of pretentious wanker from the television, you pretty much fucking nailed it.
Right, so I should sort of talk like this so I don't sound like a fucking wanker then.
Well, you
I
know,
love
it's up to
it.
you.
Well done.
You probably
Your
want to.
voice is actually quite nice. I might try that on for size, to be honest.
I don't. What are you saying? Saying I've got a fucking accent? Don't think so.
Yeah, he doesn't have an accent.
Well,
You've
to
got
be
an
fair, I haven't.
Oh,
To be fair, I haven't actually had a chance to have my own voice for a while, so I've just sort of been cycling through them until I find one that I like.
What a very strange thing to say.
Have you tried Australian?
God, please don't.
I've forgotten what Australians sound like.
We
Fair
did send them there so we didn't have to hear them anymore.
All right. So anyway,
Crikey.
you go wandering into the hospital, and the receptionist tells you which floor to find your Alan Stevenson. and you go into his room.
God damn. Is there along our way? Is there a vase with some flowers?
Yep.
I grabbed that.
You just take the flowers, or you take the vase and the flowers?
I'll take the vase as well.
Okay. All right. The security guy comes walking up to you as you get to the entrance to this particular ward. This is this big black guy. He's like, I don't think that's allowed in here. Sorry.
Oh.
You don't need the vase. You're taking flowers. We don't actually generally allow flowers at nighttime.
Oh.
It's all right
Thank you
during
for
the
letting
day.
me know.
Yeah, I can take those off you if you like.
All right, thank you.
You take some.
Wait, hold on one second. And
Yeah.
he just takes one flower out of the vase. All right, carry on.
No,
Passes it to Sage.
he's like, oh, fuck it. Go on then.
Thank you.
Opens the door. All right. And you go into the ward and you find that this it's quite a big room and everything's very quiet. You can just hear the beep, 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 beep. It's very dim. And there's a green curtain. And you can see the silhouette behind the green curtain. And there's this figure in a large medical bed, raised up off the ground quite high, legs up in the air, in traction. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm going to read his notes, his chart.
His chart says he is very fucked up from car accident. Doesn't literally say that, but that's how you can interpret it.
He's very fucked up from car accident.
Yeah, basically.
Is that a medical diagnosis?
Yeah, no.
And flowers can help.
That's my medical diagnosis.
More specific, yeah, no, it's all in very medical speak, which I cannot give you because I'm not a fucking doctor, so I'm not going to try. But you know, you can interpret it.
He hurts.
He hurts. It tells you how many drugs he's on, and he's on a lot of drugs. He's had various reconstructive surgeries to various parts of his body. Various ribs are broken. His knees, his legs are broken. One of his arms is broken. His left arm's perfectly fine though. He's got a fractured skull. He's lost vision in one of his eyes. He's partly deaf. He's fucked up. Yeah.
Wait, Sage, did you hit this man?
No, I didn't hit him. He challenged me and he challenged me to a race on a motorcycle and I won that one.
Oh, okay then.
And then I went back and helped him, even though I was so tempted just to go in and just eat him. It was killing
I'd
me.
say if you had any feelings of doing that now, we probably won't be able to take it very well.
Thank you for your opinion.
Yeah. Any other time, or you could.
What does he look like?
It'd be fun to explain our way out of that one, but you can if you want to.
Well, he looks like he would have been reasonably good looking at once upon a time before he had all his head shaved off and his skull reconstructed and all the bandages were not on. So yeah, he's got brown eyes, thin lips. Yeah, he's kind of medium sized, a little bit squat. Yeah, there you go.
I was about to say something.
Do you want some privacy, Sage?
Probably looks like this, if you can see all the bruising.
Oh.
Right.
Kinda?
Yep.
Yeah, I can kind of see some of it. Did you fall off a motorcycle?
No, that's makeup.
Ah.
No, it's
I'll tell you,
right.
this is
Right,
the other thing,
well done.
actually. The other thing is he has a lot of road rash, i.e. skin grafts, missing skin taken off by the actual road itself.
Damn. That's
Is he in
really
a
good.
coma or is he conscious? Just asleep?
He's just asleep right now.
Could you perhaps yeah, I would like some privacy if that's all right. Is this like, is he the only patient in this room?
There are 3 other patients behind curtains, but they're all asleep by the looks of it.
If anyone wakes up, just come get me.
Okay.
And I will put them back to sleep. In fact, that's what your sire says, mimicking you.
I love your sire. He's super cute.
You want to be
Alright,
alone?
I'm gonna walk out the door.
Okay.
Okay. I'll follow Shipman and his sire.
Well, that's a bit of a letdown, isn't it? As we come all this fucking way and we're going to be excluded. Oh,
Do you reckon there's another morgue here?
I guess we'll have to have our own fun, won't we, Kitty?
Shall we find another morgue?
Oh, I think I've had my fill of morgues for now, but there must be something fun to do around here. Perhaps we can dress up as doctors and perform some surgery.
Ooh,
Yep,
Love that.
we should
that
do
sounds
that.
exciting.
That sounds fantastic.
Well, Mr. Shipman, why don't you organize it and we'll come along for the ride?
You know what? I think I'd like to hear you organize it.
Oh,
I want
wow.
you to be the head doctor this time.
Oh, wow, very well then. All right.
I want to be your nurse.
Oh my. All right. Meantime, Sage, you're with Alan Stevenson, and he starts to wake up.
I'm going to,
Sort of,
yeah, I'm sitting on his bedside. I'm going to take his hand. His good hand.
looks at you.
I feel like I would be damaging the other one.
He's looking at you quite kind of gormlessly for a minute, kind of trying to figure out who you are.
Well, my name is Sage. Do you know who you are? Can you tell me what you used to do before you were here? Obviously, riding motorcycles.
Football.
Football.
Played football. Yeah.
Do you like to play football again?
I don't think that's going to happen, is it? Look at
Might
me.
happen.
Not without some kind of miracle.
You could play football forever.
Really?
Hmm.
It sounds like a nice dream, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm going to
You look
whack him with the old oar stick.
You look familiar somehow. Something familiar about you. You can
Guardian
automatically
angel?
succeed on your oar.
Cool.
Oh, what do you want? What are you doing here?
I'm here to take you away from this. Not in any harmful way, of course.
What are you talking about?
See, I feel partly responsible for why you're here.
Nice. You were in the car. You were on the bike, weren't you? It was you.
It was me. And I went back to help you. And I'm so sorry I had your leg. I mean, I fixed you all right. I didn't.
Oh,
Hmm.
I don't know what happened. I only remember the last thing I remember is the traffic lights. And then here, hospitals, ambulances, lights, surgery, days of surgery.
Will you?
Can you get me something to drink? Can you pass me something to drink? There's a straw in that cup over
All right.
there.
I go over there.
So thirsty.
I cut myself. I just sort of nick my own. I use my teeth to cut my own wrist. I will bleed into a cup, and without showing him, I will feed him my blood.
Okay, so
Yum yum yum.
slips it up. That's fucking good. What is it? Is that strawberry or something?
Strawberry. No one's compared.
I have to say something. A bit like
No one said strawberry before, so
familiar. Familiar taste. Like
do you perhaps need more? Like, do I see things looking better?
Oh, I feel a bit better. Yeah. What was that?
Would you like more?
Yeah. Yeah.
I will dump as much blood as is needed to heal this man.
Okay, so you want to bring him all the way up to like normal? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, given that his bones have been reset and that he's in traction and he's had all the basic surgery already to get him ready to let his body heal, I think about 6 points of blood
Okay.
will
Gonna
basically
party later.
right.
But yeah.
All right. And after you've fed him, he just drinks all of it straight out. It's out of the cup, right? You're going to give it to all in the cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he enjoyed it the first time round.
All right.
I don't think it'd need much convincing to get him to drink the rest of that.
Right. He gets stronger and stronger with each consecutive sip until he drinks all of it. And then he's like, fuck this place. He starts pulling out the fucking needles and getting out of here. Fuck this. He sits
I'll
up.
give him a hand.
Right. You're gonna have to find me some pants. I need some clothes.
All right, hold on.
They've got some pajamas around here somewhere.
I'll see if I can find some.
Right.
Where does one find pants in this place?
Is there an investigation stat?
Investigation and pants check.
Yeah, pants check.
The nurse would know. Any nurse would know where to get pants.
That's true.
We're asking a nurse.
Usually the belongings would be in a bag somewhere near them.
Right.
When they came into the hospital.
Yeah,
probably in his drawer.
Yeah.
But would it be worth surely they would have cut them off of him.
You can make well, if he's got family, his family would have come and given him like a couple of day bags or something, or some clothes. And he's got like currently he's in a gown with, cut out bits designed
with
to
an
make
open back door. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I think Kitty might be resetting her thingy. Okay, so what is it easy to find? Is it as easy as what
he just pointed? I think they're in there.
Right. I'll go and grab them for him and then turn around so he can get changed.
All right, so he gets changed. So let's get the fuck out of here. Who'd you say you were again?
I'm Sage.
Sage.
Yes.
How did you?
Let me tell you. I'll tell you it all later.
What the hell's going on anyway? But fuck yeah, thanks for getting me out of here.
Anytime.
Let's go. All right, so you go rushing out. He's like, do you want to go to the cafe or something? I'm fucking hungry, man.
Let's go to the cafe.
I don't have any money on me though. I think I've got
fine.
$10 in my wallet somewhere here. All right.
That's fine.
I really want to eat something. So it takes you end up going to the cafe. All right.
I don't know if you guys have gone away, right? John and
John and Kitty and the Ronnie have gone for a wander. Okay. We'll pause there for a minute.
Yeah.
Bishop.
Yes.
What are you up to at the moment?
I'm figuring out how to tell an angry Gangrel that he'll get his stuff.
Right. Okay. I realize I need to open up another document. One moment, please.
And before I see him, I'll ring Ronnie.
Right.
And tell him that I want to see him at his nearest convenience.
Okay, you can leave that message on his phone. He, in fact, while the coterie, hang on, I'll wait till Kitty connects. Speak when you can hear us, Kitty, when you can speak.
I can hear you.
Excellent. Okay. So while your little coterie is on its way down to the operating rooms, the operating theater, what's his face? Ronnie stops for a minute. He goes, just hang on. I've got to send a text. He's fucking around with his phone. He's like, shit, man, come here. How do you work this goddamn thing? Can you
Usually use your fingers and you press the buttons.
look
In the T9 dictionary on so it auto does the stuff.
Shipman, can you just do this, please?
Yeah,
So
I'll do it.
tell what's his face, your friend Bishop, that we're at the operating theatre at the bloody blah hospital, and he should come down here now if he wants to talk to us.
Okay. I'll text Bishop that.
Right. So Bishop, you get a text from Ronnie telling you to come down to the.
I'll head there because I got some time.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
All right, and okay, how am I going to metagame Garth into getting down here?
I know, right? He's been there the entire time, just off the scene.
Been there the whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the hospital where Garth is in fact a nurse.
You keep doing what you're doing. I'm just watching from the shadows.
Right?
Nothing creepy.
Nothing creepy. All right. So you go into the operating theatre, and there's clearly an operation in progress. You can hear all sorts of medical drama going on behind, in the room, people calling out for nurses and 12 milligrams of bloody blah and pass the thing. And, there's somebody in there being operated on at present. What's his face? Ronnie walks up to the head security person outside and starts asking them questions at first, like, what's going on in there? And they're like, who are you? And he's like, you know who I am. And, he's got that look in his eye, which convinces this person to give up the goods. So the person outside the I don't know who it would be. If you have any suggestions, throw them at me. I'll work with you on it. He basically uses his dominate powers to get you guys in there and take over from the doctors. And the doctors are kind of at first aghast until they have been also dominated into believing that they've been sent on leave for a few days because they'll be getting a pay rise. And that they've been taken over by some fresh doctors who are much more qualified specialists in this area. And so you go in to discover, let's see, let me do a Google search on a random trauma patient.
Oh my God.
You guys got this. It's not hard. Little cutty.
I don't think that's
Slicey.
I don't think there's any
How these work.
desire to achieve success here.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
it's a terrible plan.
we could probably shortcut a lot of this, and I think we all have an image in our head of what's going to happen here in the scene where you guys are literally going to butcher this person and fuck around with them whilst they're on the operating table out cold. Maybe wake them up a few times.
I think me and Kitty will be dressed as nurses and
Right.
we'll be like doing the what utensils do you need? Do you need the scalpel?
Right. It's like scalpel, chainsaw.
Yeah.
You'd be like, wait, we don't have a
Question.
chainsaw.
It's just
Yeah,
like
bone
Self-control,
cutter.
conscious checks.
Come on,
Yeah,
chainsaw.
bone cutter.
Much.
Chainsaw.
I'm gonna go out on a
Pass them
limb
the bone
and say
cutter,
that this
the
person
bone saw.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. The bone saw. I think that due to the trauma to your head, sir, we're going to have to take your leg off. And so, he's sitting up. I think you might have to put him out again, Shipman.
I hit him on the head with what would be in there? Oh, like the reflex tester.
Wow, you
Just
know way too
lightly.
much about this.
Just lightly.
Just lightly.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like a
Oh,
no,
right,
ju-
right, like the hammer thing.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
But like not
the
hard, just like
Shipman. I think his blood pressure's going up. You might have to bring that down.
sure thing. Well,
under
Okay.
pressure. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Right. And so next thing you know, the three of you are singing Under Pressure. Coming down.
Surely
on
a
Under pressure.
conscience check, self-control check,
This dude was gonna die
everything check.
me. Thank you, Sage, for being
A
the
courage
conscience
check.
of our party.
Humanities check.
Yes. A
This
conscience
guy was
check.
gonna die
All of it.
anyway. It's fine.
conscience check from certainly from Kitty and also from Mr. Shipman, I think is entirely appropriate.
How do I do that?
How do we roll
Jesse would
this?
be
So
proud.
figure out what your conscience is, and then roll that many dice.
4.
4 dice,
Yeah.
So is it
Okay.
3?
and the
D10.
difficulty is going to be, in this case, it's not too hard to feel bad about it. So 6.
Oh. Oh my god.
Shipman,
Ugh.
Shipman, you
Ugh.
don't feel very bad about this at all,
That's what I would expect. I've
right?
probably done this a lot of times.
What is your current humanity?
It is
Not what it used to be.
7.
It's now 6.
Okay.
Right. This is just a casual reminder to let you know that if your humanity gets to 0, I take over your character. Just reminding you. Okay, very good. And it is much easier to lose humanity than to gain it, but that's between you and God. In any case, meanwhile, Kitty, you rolled a 7, a 1, Pooh, a 9, and a 10. So actually, that was 3 successes -1, so 2 successes. Kitty, you feel quite bad and probably nauseous about this. If you'd been a human, you'd be throwing up all over the place thinking about this. It's quite revolting what you guys are doing. And at some point, you might kind of realize just how you've been swept up in this whole scene.
Yep.
And I regain willpower.
So you lose a conscience, lose a humanity, but gain a willpower.
Sadist.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yep. Okay. So meanwhile, Kitty, what's your nature actually?
My nature.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me. I could look it up if you want to keep it secret.
I think it's still the same as it was before.
Yeah, I'm just double
The
checking.
the trickster.
Yeah.
It didn't load when I loaded your character sheet. That's weird. It's not actually on your character sheet.
It should be. But hold on. I think it's still in the Chicago one. I'll have
Right.
to.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right. So if it's the same as the old one, all right, interesting. In any case, this goes on. Bishop, you get to the hospital and you asked to be directed to this particular operating theater. And you get down there and you see it's closed. And there's a lady outside on her phone, fucking around on her phone. She looks up as you come in. She goes, "Hi, can I help you?"
Is there a Dr. Shipman around?
Yeah, he's in the operating theater presently. He's busy. Do you want me to get a message to him?
Yes, please. If you could tell him that Bishop is here.
Right, is he expecting you, Mr.
Oh, yes.
Bishop?
Yes, I'm sure he will be.
Are you on the medical staff, sir?
I'm security.
Oh, I didn't know there was any use for circ. All right, well, fair enough. You must probably be my boss then, I suppose.
Very important patient. Very important patient.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yes.
wow. Right. She opens the door. Excuse me, Mr. Shipman. Sorry to interrupt. Very important person here to see you, a Mr. Bishop. Not really sure how to proceed. Normally we wouldn't let anyone in at this point. Typically nobody tries to come in at this point, but this Mr. Bishop seems very insistent.
Let him know we'll wrap up here and we'll come out and meet him.
All right then. Okay. He's just finishing up an operation right now, sir. If you take a seat over here, they're just wrapping up right now, and he'll be out to meet you.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. And so you wrap up your operation. It's the name of the game, Operation.
I was just thinking that as well.
Right. So you wrap up your operation, and you'll also Kitty noticed that Mr. Shipman's looking very gaunt today, more gaunt than usual.
Would I recognize what had happened because I'd seen it before?
There's lots of humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably preys on your mind that yeah.
Because I've definitely seen it happen before.
Right, fair enough.
Cool. I now know that I'm dealing with a sociopath.
Mm-hmm. And played along with them.
Yeah, played along.
Yep.
I
All
felt bad.
Right. You still feel bad.
Yeah.
You're still kind of haunted by this thing that you've done and participated in.
Take a look at the chart. It turns out the dude was terminal anyway.
Does it though?
There was a brain tumor the size of like a grapefruit in the brain that we like dissected, and we're just like, he was going to die anyway.
Or something
It's
real
just having
simple.
a spleen removed.
Yeah, or perhaps he just had appendicitis.
Yeah.
No.
Can I read the chat and see if this
You can read the charts. Now I'm going to roll a d10.
kidney
And
stones?
if I roll a 10, he was fatal. If I roll a 1,
It was a child in for tonsillitis.
yeah. if it was a 1, it was like a ingrown toenail. It was a 5, so it was moderately concerning. Gallstones could have been fatal. Probably
And-
wouldn't be. It's usually pretty deal withable.
Well, fatal now.
A complication isn't usually getting hacked up, but
Right.
Well, I don't know if Kitty can tell that from the chart, but if she can't, I'll tell her that he had a tumor, a fatal tumor.
Can you make a charisma performance check, please? And Kitty, can
That's-
you
that's,
make
not
a
gonna
perception and empathy check to see if you can tell he's lying? He got 2 successes. Well, it would have been 3. The difficulty for this should be 6. Oh, okay. You got a 1, right? I see. That's why there's 2 successes. And 2 successes. Okay. So you have the information, but you're not sure whether he's lying.
I'm choosing to believe him.
Okay. You choose to believe him. All right. And so you wrap up the business and the thing's just going beep.
I unplug it.
All right.
I'm sorry, Doctor. It looked like we did everything we could do.
These things happen. We should go tell the family.
Why don't we give that job to Ronnie?
Oh, I could take that job. I won't mind. It's an honor. It's an honor to explain these things.
Hold on
Yes.
2
Probably get
seconds, and
someone to
I
clean
go
this
over
up as well.
to him and I readjust the surgeon's hat on his head and just put like a smear of blood across his face.
Thank you very much.
Perfect. There you go.
Well done. All right. Where are they?
Probably down the hallway
Oh,
that
the
way.
waiting room. Right. I'll go to the waiting room. So, Bishop, as you're sitting outside, suddenly this person that looks like a doctor comes out dressed in scrubs, smear of blood on his face, looks around at you. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. And then he walks past you and goes down, and you see him go into a door that says waiting room.
I don't ask and I don't care.
All right.
None of my
Bishop.
business.
Meanwhile, Bishop, you can make a perception alertness check if you like to see if you recognize who this person even was. I'll roll that dice. 1 moment, please. Emmanuel Bishop. Perception alertness.
it was your long lost brother.
Right. You wish it was. And we got a 0 successes because you got 2 2s, 2 1s rather. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no clue who that was.
I don't even care.
All right, fair enough. Meanwhile, everybody else, you're in the theater. Dude's clearly stopped breathing, heart stopped. What are you going to do?
Let's hose down the room and clean up the body.
Why?
Well, he had, I mean, as much as he was fatal, he still kind of chopped his leg off. If someone comes in here, they're going to be like, what? Why is his leg chopped off?
I've got an idea. And she picks up if there's like a marker anywhere and just writes on the whiteboard, medical student training session.
Oh, it's a cadaver. We could write it's a cadaver.
Yes, we'll just change the paperwork.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're basically going to make a forgery check in this case.
That's fine.
Let's see what kind of dice Kitty can roll for forgery. Let's have a look here. So this is some sort of, this will be intelligence, or you know what? I'll give you wits and subterfuge. Yeah, wits and subterfuge. That's a lot of dice, actually.
Can I help with that? To help with like medical lingo?
You can
I
do
have so many dice. I got one success.
One success. All right. Well, you can roll an extra dice because of. In fact, you can bring the difficulty rating down to 5 because of his help, which will give you 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 2. That'll be 2 successes. Or do you just roll it again?
I did just roll it again.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that. 3 successes. Fine. Okay. It looks pretty good.
John, Dr. Shipton just added in some medical jargon because I have no idea about that. So I was just like.
All right. And Barry, Bishop, you're sitting outside and you can hear their voices discussing some of the stuff from outside. And you hear, coming from the waiting room, you hear a whole bunch of grief erupt and a family kind of get dismissed from the room. And the doctor comes out with them and he sort of points down the hallway. Yeah, so, just find your way out. It'll be fine. And
do I recognize the voice?
Have you ever met him before?
I might have had to make deals with him. Up to
Right,
you.
yeah, you've met him once before. Yeah.
Very fitting music.
Yeah. So just down the hall, don't forget to donate to the Children's Hospital on the way out on the left-hand side by the door. There's a little thing you can put some coins in there. It'll be fine. You did. Off you go. And so that people will fuck off. He turns around, Mr. Bishop. Now he pulls off his mask and takes off his hat.
Mr. Cray.
I've been looking forward to meeting you again. It's been such a long time, hasn't it?
It has.
And he wrings his hat as he's talking to you. So, we've got some things to discuss, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Why don't you step into my office? And he takes you into the operating theater where these guys are cleaning up a body with one leg and there's blood everywhere. And you find Kitty and Dr. Shipman. These are my nurses, by the way. I'd like you to meet Dr. Shipman, or should we say Nurse Shipman today? Hey, Nurse Shipman, hey, elbows you in the ribs. And Kitty over here. Nurse Kitty. Like ring of that. I believe you've met before.
Mm.
So, seems to me that you owe me quite a bit of money.
I do.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here to talk to you in person.
Good on you for coming on down here to the hospital to have a bit of a chat. I do appreciate that. Personal touch. So, what are you going to do about it? Have you got the money?
I've got the money to give you the money. But would you rather have the weapons?
Well, I did have plans for those weapons. You see, I was moving them along. So, see, when you've got, there's a bit of a blockage in the process moving down the chain.
It's called Sabat.
Oh, don't like those words.
I had a Sabat blockage.
Oh, that sounds painful. Dr. Shipman, do you think you can remove one of those?
Sorry, I missed that. What was that? So
Do you think you could remove he says he has a sabbat blockage. Do you think you can remove that sort of thing? Is that surgically retractable?
I
With the
don't
right
know what
kind of
that
mission.
is.
Oh, well, I was under the impression that you were there. Never mind. Well, look, Mr. Shipman, not Mr. Shipman, Mr. Bishop. The way I see it, I probably need about £300,000 approximately sooner than later, probably the next 24 hours to make this whole again. Otherwise, I don't really see it's going to be a problem. Do you?
Do you take cheeks?
Well, cash would be preferable.
In a little bag?
In a little bag, yeah. You can give it to Mr. Shipman here. He'll be fine. Just give it to him. He'll bring it along.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for nothing. But in any case, can't be helped now, can it? Dirty old Sabat going around stealing our things.
Yes.
Tell me if you're looking at getting revenge on those fuckers.
We've already done that.
Oh, you've done that. Oh, good. Well, give them a bit of the old 1-2 for me, will you?
Well, your child seems to have done that really well.
Oh, good. Oh, did you hear that, Mr. Shipman? Such high praise from Mr. Bishop here.
Oh, he's good at what he does, obviously.
I see. Well, that's good to hear. Well, I probably should get going then. Leave you kids alone to your parties.
I'll be coming with you then.
Wait. You forgot something.
What?
Not you. And Kitty
Me?
goes over and gives the sire a box.
Oh, what's that?
It's a present.
What sort of present's this?
It's a surprise.
Oh, Shipman. Like you, Doctor, I don't like surprises.
Oh, I'm sure you'll like this one.
I'm not sure at all. Shipman, open it.
I open it. Wait, would
You
I have seen? Did you just make this?
There's a heart in the box. It's just the heart from the body that we took.
I think I probably would have seen this. So I'll act like, oh my god, a heart. How did this get here?
He turns back. Let me see that.
I'll leave them to their little games.
Isn't that sweet?
I just thought you might like a heart in the box, considering you might be missing yours.
That's like a connotation, isn't it? That's like basically you're it's like almost like a metaphor, except that you're literally saying that I'm hurt, that deeply cut. We only just met too, you know. You don't know me.
I don't. But I did watch you cut up someone else.
You fucking helped.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about me, are we?
You went along with the whole goddamn thing, didn't you? From the beginning to the
We were
end.
very professional.
Very professional.
Nothing wrong done here.
It was
If you look
by the
under the
book.
heart,
It was a highly ethical
No, that was you.
situation.
You did
I'll
that.
just get out of here before Kitty gets shot.
Okay, so Bishop's hightailing it out. Okay, Bishop, as you're going out, you get to the cafe and you're on your way out through the cafe. Perception check, which I'll roll for you presently. I'll just try not to die over here. Perception alertness. Submit. 2 successes. You see a certain sage sitting in the cafe with some strange man who has a lot of scars on his head and has a bag.
Let's try and
Looks
heal
like-
that.
Well,
Because there's only so much healing you can do.
only so much healing. I mean, the scars are healed, but they're still scars, right?
But yeah.
I mean, unless you want to heal all of the scars, it's up to you.
Put in 6 points of blood into this.
All right.
so,
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So he looks fine.
Okay, good.
Okay. So she's talking to some strange man in the cafe of the fucking hospital where you just met these guys.
I'm watching him eat.
You're eating.
No, he's eating.
He's eating. The man is eating.
Hmm.
So you're looking through the window into the cafe where you see these people.
Just walk on by, nothing to do with me.
Okay. Sage, you can make a perception litmus check if you want to see
Sure.
Bishop. But
Well, I'm
you may or
kind of
may not.
limping, walking.
Right.
4.
Oh, you definitely see Bishop walk past.
Okay.
In fact, you pretty much, I think you probably see each other. You probably make eye contact with each other.
I give her a wave.
Yeah, and I nod back.
Okay. So what do you do now, Mr. Bishop?
I go and see a gangrel that I can spend my money on too.
Okay. So you're off to meet Isaiah.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Alexi, what have you been up to during this whole caper so far? We're like an hour and 38 minutes in. Oh. Can't hear you.
Time got away with me and just been researching these guys for quite a while.
All right. Very good.
Hmm.
Okay. So do you have any plans or intentions at this point?
I am going to flick Bishop a text and see if we should catch up for a training session that he offered.
Okay. So Bishop, you get a text message from Alexi talking about a training session. We cannot hear you, Mr. Tahira.
Because I was saying it to myself.
Oh, of course.
It's a text message, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a text message. I was
Yeah.
replying in a text message.
That's
Yeah.
what I like. Someone with brains at last. Okay. All right. He says, meet me at basically the, my place, Russell.
The Mayfair compound.
Yeah, the compound. Meet me at the Mayfair compound.
All right. So you
Roger.
have some idea where that is.
I'll let
And-
my people know he's coming.
All right.
I don't want them to shoot him.
All right. Fair call. All right. So Alexi, you're on your way to the Mayfair compound. Do you feed or do anything else while you're traveling?
No, I will just make my way there.
Okay. Very good.
Is this a new night actually? By
This
any
is a
chance?
new night, yeah.
Right, I'll spend 1 willpower to get rid of second class aggravated damage.
Aha. Excellent. All right. The rest of you guys, what are you doing?
I'm explaining to Ronnie that a heart in the box is actually a very cute thing, and it's not an insult.
Calling him heartless was though.
Well, he doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
He's not heartless now.
Exactly.
I
It's
will.
called satire.
I will ask Alan if he has any family or anyone he wants to go see.
Yeah, he does. He's got a family. He's got a girlfriend. He's got brothers and sisters and, family. He's kind of, despite his highly machismo lifestyle, he is quite the family person, family oriented. In every respect, besides his professional footballism, he's a pretty normal person. Prone to taking certain risks occasionally, by the sounds of it.
As a sage.
Yeah.
Sage asks if he wants to join her for the night, hang out with some friends, and also she offers him an explanation. She needs to tell him what is going on.
All right. So
I feel like a canteen thing isn't going to cut it. Can't really break the masquerade or anything.
right. So
I
while you're
talk about
sitting
here. So.
all right. So he says you probably do need to tell me what's going on. How did you heal me? Like,
I can't tell you here.
is like, It's fucking nano machines, isn't it?
No, nano machines.
Right. It's like
Actually,
little tiny
machines.
machines. I've heard about this, right? They make these tiny little machines, and they make machines that make even smaller machines that make even smaller machines. And they put it in your blood, right? And it goes around your body, like healing everything. That's what it is, isn't it? I know it.
that sounds like
I
movie
knew it.
magic. I don't believe that's.
What the fuck else is it then? Come on. Why
I
did
will
pray
tell
to-
you. I'll
You're gonna
tell you
tell
when
me.
we're out of here.
Some kind of mystic healer.
Sounds preposterous. Kind of, I suppose.
All right.
Do you feel better?
No.
You don't feel better.
Well, yeah, I guess better than I did before, but not in regards to like what you're trying to explain.
Right. I'm gonna look around.
Right.
Aside from seeing Bishop.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. It's because it's like getting close to like 10 o'clock at night now.
All right. If I think I've got a quiet space, I will tell him what I am.
So go on then.
Right. Don't tell anyone. Seriously, don't tell anyone.
Tell them what.
The way I did it is as I fed you my blood.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No,
very
I'm
clever.
actually I'm being completely serious.
Yeah, of course you are. Do you like movies?
Yes. You know, when I get a chance to see them. Anyway.
Do you want to go?
It's not nanobites. What?
Do you want to go on a date?
I thought you just said you had a girlfriend.
Well, I did have a girlfriend, but she didn't come to see me much, did she?
I
I was in here for a freaking week, and apparently, I mean, did you see any flowers in my room except for that one flower that you brought in? Nothing, right? Nothing, not a one. She'd have spent the whole fucking time I was in hospital. Who knows what she was up to?
Perhaps you should have a chat to her about that.
Yeah, probably should, shouldn't I?
But
I do.
on
like
our
you.
way in, we were told that we weren't allowed to bring flowers. I think it might have
Right, because it's nighttime.
affected you. Yeah. Is that even a rule?
Out of game,
Yes,
apparently.
Oh,
It is. I can tell you from experience.
right.
They believe it takes up oxygen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some old school shit, that is. But
It sounds like Mambo Jumbo.
Yes, but it's been around for centuries. I know, I've been there part of those centuries.
So they have to keep cleaning up dead flowers.
yeah.
Right. Well,
Sorry.
yes, you need to have a chat to your girlfriend, but also I need you to believe me when I say that my blood is the reason for why you are.
Go on, get out of it. Get off the grass.
Get off the grass.
Get off the grass.
If I had grass, I would definitely get on that. I am craving it right now. Anyway, but yes, I
Come
need
back
you to
to
believe
my
this.
place. I've got some grass.
Really?
Yeah. Probably got some other stuff too. Better than grass.
You really need to go talk to your girlfriend though. And then we can talk about other things.
I just thought of drugs.
So interesting.
And like the ore is talking now, and he's like,
Oh.
because you awed the fuck out of him, right at the beginning.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I really do like you though. You know, I mean it. Like, I think you're really cool, and I don't know how you did this, but I don't know whether you're some sort of whiz kid doctor or some kind of magician, or maybe you're a fucking alien with nanobots and
A vampire is what we are.
Come on. How are you going
Is there
to
cameras
that?
around?
Yeah, there's a couple of cameras. It's a hospital.
Right.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm not going to be able to show you right now.
Oh. What do you mean?
There are cameras everywhere.
Let's get
Look.
out of here.
Yes, let's get out of here.
Come on then.
Also, you can't tell anyone that you were a patient here.
Everybody knows I was a patient here.
They knew you in a different way. They knew you as the guy that was in one of the beds with the leg bracey thingies and the fucked up scars all over you. And
I have to tell you something, and maybe you don't realize this, but I play for, and he names this soccer team.
Oh, I don't know sports.
You asked me what I did. I told you football.
That's really cool. You know, one day I'll definitely watch you play.
Yeah, but you look, the coach, everybody knows I was in here because they were fucking all uppity about the fact that I was not going to play football again.
Do you have a hood?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Pulls his hood up, yeah.
All right.
Well, come on, let's get out of here. Come on, go.
Yes, let's go.
So you guys shoot out onto the street.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shipman and Kitty, what are you guys doing?
Look, I thought it was cute. I thought it'd be like kind of like a jack in the box, but it's a heart in a box. Because, yeah.
Well, I've got places to go, so I'm going to let you kids enjoy your evening, and I'll see you all later.
You don't want to ride back in the ambulance with us?
Fortunately, I've got prior engagements. But do enjoy your ambulance ride. I would love to have been there for it.
Next time then, we'll have another one. Just us two.
Yeah, you, me, and Reggie can have a nice chat.
After he goes. Is he always like that?
Yep.
Interesting.
Very much so. It's actually quite tame this time.
Good to know.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't see it any worse, but you know.
Fair. Do you reckon they'd notice if I stole some of the scalpels?
No, there's heaps.
Cool.
They go missing all the time. You leave them in people's bodies, you know.
Do you leave them in people's bodies?
Not on purpose.
Wouldn't that set off metal detectors?
I mean, that's probably how they get them back.
It's definitely not good for your intestines.
Shooting out through your body.
Yeah, just take them. Take 3.
I just want to know one thing, Luke. Just promise me you don't actually work in healthcare in real life.
No.
I'm stealing some scalpels.
I thought that might explain my disability at last. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So where do you guys head, having stolen some scalpels?
Probably going to go find Sage.
Right.
We're running out of the hospital.
Right.
Come on, you guys. Come on. We gotta go.
We've walked past the ward. There's no
there's like a
body
random.
in the
I'm
bed.
running with a random person with a hood on.
Well, you've seen this guy before, but it didn't look like this when you saw him
So
last.
have we been able to get out in time to see you running off, or are we looking for you in the ward?
I don't think the timing is likely to match up, to be honest, because
If we're in the room, I can use my
the
sensory thing
operation.
and like see the body go up, like see her heal him.
yeah, or you could just text her.
Yeah.
But that's not as fun, Russell.
Okay, well, between your various magical powers
Magical powers are fun.
and your phone calls, you figure out where she is.
We
at which
ran out.
point-
We hopped in the ambulance.
taxi. Oh, the ambulance. So you're sitting in the ambulance.
Yes.
Okay, so when you guys go back to the ambulance, you find Sage is already in the ambulance with this dude. Okay, that all makes
Everyone
sense.
meet Alan.
I know you from somewhere.
Hi, Ellen.
He looks at everyone. Yeah, hi. Who are these people? Sage?
These are my friends.
Oh, hi. Well, I'm Alan. Yeah, nice to meet you all.
Do you want to drive
Hi.
the ambulance, Ellen?
No.
Go
Thanks. No, it's good.
on.
I'm
No,
good.
I insist you drive the ambulance.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. I actually need to introduce him to what is what his life will be like. So he probably shouldn't be driving right now.
I'll drive.
What's going on, Sage? Like, who are these guys again?
These guys are my friends.
Right.
So you're going to notice that you're a bit stronger than normal.
Oh yeah.
For maybe an hour or so. I did give you a lot of blood, so I'm not sure how long that will last. But yeah, I'll give him something to like snap that might look strong.
Like a wrench or something, or like a.
Do they have wrenches?
I don't know.
Phone book.
Gives him a tire iron.
Tire iron. I mean, there's going to be something. There's going to be like a repair kit for the car, mechanical wise.
Ambulance.
An ambulance.
There's something middle in the ambulance.
I told you I wasn't on form.
Something.
Okay, so like a tire iron that
I think
you
a
use
tire
for,
iron is fine. Yeah.
Okay. Is it what the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Break it.
You break it. That's fucking ridiculous. So what are you talking about? What was it supposed to like? Holy fuck! Did you see that?
I saw that.
Oh fuck! There's something wrong with that fucking tire iron. It's just a joke, isn't it? Right?
No, trust me.
Must have had a crack in it. Right. This is not very strong, is it?
Do you want to break more things?
It breaks the next section of it. Jesus Christ! Did you see that?
It's so brittle. Or you're a lot stronger than you appear.
Bloody hell! Wait! He gets out.
It's really hard to explain to this guy that
Kind of
he's
feeling it, man.
that I healed him.
Full
with my
of shit,
blood.
is he?
He gets up out the back of the ambulance and he like tries to lift the back of the ambulance up. He's like, oh, nah.
Let's
Don't-
try.
It's a bit fucking heavy, isn't it? This ambulance. Don't think I'm going to lift that up.
It was worth a shot.
Come on, Hercules, get in the car. We gotta go.
Where are we
What
going?
about some shot put? Shot put something.
Have you-
I'll hand him like a beaker from in the hospital.
A
In the
beaker?
ambulance. Yeah.
What, you just want me to throw it
Yeah, throw it over the hospital.
over the hospital?
Yeah, over the hospital.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll give it a go then, eh? It's like this, right? Ugh. I'm going to roll some dice. Just for fun.
Yeah.
Falls to his feet.
Yeah, right. Let me see. How does this work? Here we go. D10s. I'll have 5 of those, please. And that's a
2 of it.
two success plus he's got potent, so that's an automatic success, right?
Pretty sure.
3 successes. That's pretty good. Yeah. You know, it went quite a long way. It didn't go over the hospital though. That's a bit
Oh, that's a bit, extreme.
Bit
I
ambitious.
bit ambitious.
don't know
Yeah.
why you
It's
thought you could do
unrealistic.
that.
I don't- It's like you said that, not me.
Yes. Also, if you have my blood once a month, then you will live forever. Or you won't age, and you will live forever.
Do you hear this bird, right? She keeps talking about she's giving me her blood and she's like telling me she's a vampire. And do you believe this? What fucking, what? Like, I mean, it's pretty weird though, to be fair. I mean, I was like lying out flattened in a bed, like from a car accident. Did you hear about that? Wasn't it
Broken.
It was broken as fuck, man. Like both my legs, one of my arms, my head was all fucked up. Couldn't even proper breathe, you know. And next minute she comes in and heals me up like quick smart, right? And I'm like, fuck, how did you even do that?
So you
I'm
Fucking
a
wild, mate.
doctor and-
I have no idea how that would have happened. You know what about vampires, though? They're
Are you
actually
on this
in
whole
the back.
you're on this whole
Pardon?
vampire trip as well with her?
I will look at him.
No,
and
I just thought you might want to know though, because
What?
I will look
What?
at
That's
him.
what we
let's
are.
let's
I'll
get
bring
back
my
in the
teeth out.
ambulance.
Right, get back in the ambulance.
I will look at him. I will bring my teeth out.
Holy shit.
Do you want to have a look at them?
What the fuck have you got in your mouth?
They have
Can I do
vampire
it too?
things.
Holy shit, you both got those. Come on, there's some kind of joke, right? It's a party trick. He
What a
grabs-
party
it's like
trick?
tries to get, come on, get it out, pull it out, pull it out. Oh,
bite them.
oh, wait, oh shit! These are like proper like fucking implants, right?
I just sort of lick the blood off my teeth.
Just like, what'd you do that for?
Well, you tried to pull it out of my mouth. Why wouldn't I bite you?
Well, I've just obviously they're implants, right?
I'm
No.
gonna turn invisible in front of him.
What level of obfuscate do you have?
Just one.
I don't think you can turn invisible in front of him. I think you can.
No, I can't.
You can
You gotta
hide
hide-
behind
yeah.
something, and if he wasn't looking at you, he wouldn't notice you.
Okay, I'll say, Alyssa, do you want to play a game of hide and seek?
No, I don't want to play hide and seek.
Oh,
How
fair
about
enough.
let's get out of here.
I'm already driving.
So
I'm
Right.
driving away from this place.
All right, so you're driving. All right. Meanwhile, Mr. Bishop, this is Parker.
Yes.
I believe your guest has arrived.
Good. I've sorted out some stuff for him that he might need.
Excellent. And I have arranged for our gangrel friend, who is apparently decided he wants to come to you. Is that acceptable, sir?
Put him in the other office.
He'll be here in 15 minutes.
Oh, well, let him in.
Very well. I will put him in the other office then.
Get ready for anything, will you?
Yes, sir. Very well. All right. Meantime, Alexis, you go into Bishop's complex, the compound, and there's like floodlights and guard posts and people, and there's armored trucks. That's his main business, is actually just moving bank money around during the daytime with armored trucks. And so you go in through the into the warehouse, and there's like 6 armored trucks parked up, all under heavy security with gates and blah de blah, lots of cameras everywhere, the whole bizzo going on. And what are you wearing? You look like your picture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so, Mr. Bishop, you see him come in on camera and walk out into the middle of this big room that you have by himself.
Okay.
Well, I'll keep an eye on things from here then, sir. I'll give you a call on the old headset.
All right. I've got a previous engagement, but we can go through a few things.
So
Right.
you go into the room. So basically what you've got is a warehouse with Alex and Bishop alone in a big space.
Okay. Now,
Cameras, there are cameras.
if you'll go over to this table over here, I have sorted out some stuff for you. This is body armor. Not pretend body armor like you were wearing, the real stuff. Okay, you'll notice it's a bit heavier than what you're used to. Right? All right, put it on. Comfortable?
You're not coming across, Alexi.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Okay, it's a little heavier, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot
Once
different
you-
than my last one, which was just a t-shirt, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's a very ancient form of armor, but it doesn't stop weapons like this. All right, now here you're based on quietness, stealthiness, and people not knowing you're there, right?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, these things here are trackers. You've seen these ones before. These are the big ones. Okay, you put them on trucks and stuff like that. These are the little ones. Now they have a short range. Okay, and he told you the range because I can't remember what Russell said they were. And this gun here is American made, but you can put a silencer on it and shoot with it. Now it's got rapid fire and it's got single fire. You know those guns from this is Barry talking now. You know those guns from Stargate?
P90s.
Yep.
P90s. I couldn't remember the name, Russell. Thank you.
Yep.
This is a P90. Now, it's gonna hurt them more than your gun did. All right. Now, this is a handgun. It's called a Beretta. You've used it before. You can put a silencer on a Beretta and use it.
P90.
All right. So
I remember them. Counter-Strike.
So
Yeah.
one of the things that Barry, your character knows, and obviously you probably know this already anyway, but P90 is a submachine gun designed to fire fairly lightweight bullets, designed not to go through walls, so you don't accidentally kill people on the other side of the wall, as opposed to M16s and other types of assault rifles that are designed to penetrate everything and kill the fuck out of everything. P90s are for SWAT teams, not soldiers. Soldiers don't carry these because soldiers actually want to kill everything. Police carry P90s.
I'm assuming you don't want to kill everything.
No.
Okay. All right. Now, these are binoculars, but they're special binoculars. All right. They can be used at night. All right. So that might come in handy for you. Nod your head when I've done something wrong, Russell. This, now let me see your knife.
I show him the knife I pilfered last time.
All right.
No. You need to use a knife like this. You see that?
That's not a knife, mate. This is a knife.
Yeah. That's a
not
knife.
a knife, that's a spoon.
Truth.
Okay, but the thing about this knife is it's weighted. It's made to be thrown. You're going to have to practice a lot to learn how to do it, and he throws it. So do I have to roll for that? Do I have to roll for that, Russell?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I throw it at a target.
All right.
Okay. All right. That's your basic equipment. Can you suggest anything else, like bugs or anything like that?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. All right.
So, out of game, are you going to literally give him a bunch of gear?
Yes, I am, because I'm giving you this gear for a reason, because I may need your help sometime, to be honest, to be straight up. All right?
All right.
That's why I'm giving you this gear, all right? So put it to good use, and I hope it keeps you alive, and here's a camera for free. I'll give you a camera as well, so you can take pictures of what you're looking at. That shouldn't break your obfuscate, hopefully. All right?
Thank you.
All right. Parker says it's good quality.
What sort of camera is this?
It's a camera used for spying. It's got a zoom lens and all that sort of crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it a video camera or a still camera?
Video cameras were big and bulky in those days.
Mm-hmm.
If Leica was here, she would say that you're snorting cocaine again. The whole camera thing.
It's true. Yeah.
Okay, so which would you like, camera or video camera?
Just the camera is fine.
Okay, all right.
A lot smaller.
All right, I hope that helps in whatever you're doing.
Thank you.
So I'm hearing he's got a handgun, like a Glock or something.
Yeah.
P90.
Yeah.
Some
A
ammunition.
Glock with a silencer.
Okay.
Yeah, because he is all about stealth.
Right.
Knock
Well,
it
I'll
off.
take the handgun, but I don't need the P90.
Okay. I'd keep it with you if I was you, just in case you get stuck in a big problem.
All right.
Okay.
I may need a bag then.
You put a silencer on the P90 too, to be fair.
Yeah. And these are the holsters that go with it. So if you wear this here, these here, you should be able to carry the P90 easily. It's not a big, heavy gun. All
Mr.
right?
Parker suggests to you, by the way, that you could give him some of your special custom steaks, which are these blackened enameled wooden stakes.
Do we have heart covers or not? That's up to you.
No, not right now.
Okay, all right. Fine. Okay, all right. I'm working on that. Okay, all right, fine.
I mean, you've got your body armor does the same thing right now.
There's a bunch of guys out there. What's my child's name?
Rhea.
Ray's out there with a bunch of guys. If you want to go and train with them, you can.
All right, I'll go do that.
Okay, they've been told that you're a special military specialist on hiding, and you're trying out new technology.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
so he goes off to do that, and you're going to meet with Isaiah. And so Barry, you go into the next room to meet Isaiah, and he's been pacing around, it looks like, for a while now. And he looks like a gangrel, very much a stereotypical gangrel. His long hair, trench coat, boots. He's got a beard. He's got sunglasses on. You go into the room, he turns around and looks at you.
All I can say in one word is sorry, and the bat.
Takes off the sunglasses.
Although that's not your problem.
You're going to have to explain.
The Sabat somehow got wind of your purchase, and they tried to steal them and succeeded. I went to get them, but they obviously already had use of some of them.
So this is like a kind of serious breach of your security, yeah?
It's the first serious breach I've ever had.
So can I be dealing with you again, or are you going to have this problem in the future?
You can be dealing with me again. In fact, I'm looking to get your purchase back, and this one you can have for free. If that's what you wish, my lord.
Okay. This seems reasonable to me.
Yeah. I did get even with the Sabat.
Okay.
I did not let them get away with such a thing.
Well, I hope so, for your sake, but I don't care. I only care that I get what I need. Now, my schedule has been put back because of all of this.
I understand.
This is going to make things more difficult.
I understand.
We need these weapons. We're trying to get them into Nicaragua. They need to be there in order to save a whole boatload of children from some very bad people. So the quicker you can make this happen, the better, you know?
I've also got some trucks loaded with you with a small amount of some of the stuff. I know it won't make up for it, but I will get more for you.
Okay, so you got a truck here now?
Yes. Two. Yes.
Well, it's only one me, you know, I can't drive two trucks at the same time.
My people will follow you, sir.
No. I take one truck, I leave, I not come back. No, you're not following me.
We'll see if we can fit the stuff from the other truck in your truck.
I tell you what, I get someone. I'll find someone. You need to give me 1 day. I will be back.
I will give you
with
1 day.
another person to drive. All right. Keep it here.
I will give you as long as you need, sir. It is I that have made this mistake. It is I that will pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned, only that we have something to take. Okay.
All right.
I'll make some inspections and then I will go.
All right.
Right. Isaiah inspects the truck, looks through the weapons, and makes some phone calls, and he fucks off. All right. And you can return to your daily life or your nightly life, as the case may be. Excuse me. Meanwhile, dun, 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 ambulance. Careening around corners.
The ambulance.
Put your hands back on the wheel.
But I can do it with just my knees. It's very exciting.
It was exciting when we were all dead. Now we've got this gentleman here.
Yes, well, it's not my fault you made a friend.
What?
My
You
camera's fucking out. I'm not doing it. It just keeps turning itself off.
Oh.
you guys all
Very annoying.
believe you're actually freaking vampires, don't you? You're
Oh,
all
that's
fucking convinced you're vampires. Is that what you're telling me, right?
We are, and if you can't tell anyone that.
That's fucking mental.
It's pretty mental, yes. Took
Like,
a while for me to get accustomed to it too.
so what, you're saying that you actually like drink blood and shit, right? Like
Mhm.
you're like drinking the blood of people and like that's how you live. Like, wow. So you use those fangs, they're like real, right?
Mhm.
Really?
Sure are.
This is not
You
like
have
some
to
kind
pick
of,
up someone who's really thick.
this is not like a joke or something.
It's not a joke.
It's like that movie, you know, that movie, what's the one with like those vampires in it? You know, fuck, can't think of the name of it. Anyway, it's like a freaking movie, man. I feel like I'm in a freaking movie. Like earlier tonight, I was like just in bed with my legs broken shit and everything was all fucked. And now
Yeah.
like I'm driving around in an ambulance with some vampires. It's out of my, what the fuck is going on, man? Wait till my fucking friends hear about this, man. Like Roger,
They will
the
not
team.
hear about it.
Oh, come on, man. Like the team's got to know about this. It's just like, there's no way I
John.
can not. What?
John, I need you to make sure he doesn't.
Who's John? What?
This is John.
You kind of got into this mess yourself.
I can't do it. He's not gonna do. He better do it. You honestly, you can't tell anyone.
But what? Like really? Come on.
I did this for you. It's the least you can do.
Guess so. I suppose so. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. So where are we going anyway? Wait a minute. Am I a vampire now? Did you turn me into a vampire?
No.
Holy shit. What?
No.
No. So how come I
You're
broke
not a
that thing?
vampire. You're okay.
You sure? My teeth feel a bit pointy. I can feel them as
Your
there's bits sharp.
canines.
Yeah. Oh, is that what they are? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. You would have had them before.
Jesus. What you're
Look.
saying? I already had those.
Yes, most likely.
Man.
We can't go in the daylight, but you can. You're slightly better than us, I would say.
Really?
Hmm.
What's your name, mate?
Alan.
Alan.
What's your name, mate?
Kitty.
Hi, Key.
Hi. Here's the thing. You can't tell anyone about this.
Yeah, I got the gist of that.
If you do,
Probably going to drink me or something, right?
yeah, pretty much. You'll end
Oh,
up
well,
in the
you will.
worst place in that bed.
Going to be like freaking soda pop.
Look,
More like dead in a ditch.
That doesn't
Hmm.
sound like a lot of fun to me, to be honest. So
No.
I'd probably rather not. Like,
to preserve your life, it's best if you just
So look-
keep it a secret.
I feel a lot better now, and I really appreciate your help and everything. But you think maybe I could get home now?
Can he go home?
Hmm.
I don't think you can.
Garth's like, no.
I think
I don't.
you should stay. Don't really have anywhere to.
You're gonna have
put
to
you.
make a hard decision, I think.
Sage,
Yes.
did you think this one through?
I'm not a chess player. I didn't think 2 steps ahead. I only thought 1 step ahead. It's all right.
Listen, Ellen, how
Yeah.
do you feel about thongs?
What?
But what?
Oh, you mean like
Because I
flip
feel like
flops?
Tanya might like you. You're kind of attractive.
I don't know what
No,
you're
no,
talking
no.
about.
I'm like, yeah, Kitty, no. Kitty, no. No.
Do you have a place for
Bongs,
him to
like, you
go?
mean like flip flops, right? That's what you're talking about, like
I
flip
might have
flops.
to introduce him to Uther and Benjamin.
All right, well, where am I going? Still driving.
Got some fucking weird names, your friends.
I'm really hungry too.
Sorry,
Maybe-
dude.
Maybe we should go
I'm not
to
here.
maybe we should go to Incognito first,
Okay,
so I can get feed, and then
where is that?
address given.
Okay, I drive us there.
There you go.
CBD.
Time passes. We arrive.
Right. Mayfair
Well done.
Gardens.
That was so quick.
It's not far out of Mayfair.
Okay.
Okay, so Alan,
Yeah.
pretty much your Sage's property. Don't wander off, and you won't end up dead.
I don't like thinking that
It's just like-
you belong to me.
What was that movie, like Blade or something? They had like, what do they call them? Like fetishes or something.
Blood raves.
This is one of those fetishy clubs. Maybe don't. I think a
Don't
lot of
wander
people are
off,
going to
and you
notice
won't end
you.
up dead.
All right. Okay. I'll do my best then, love. All right.
Just stay with me.
Okay.
Hmm.
Am I going to get into a club dressed like this though? Like I've got a fucking hoodie and a pair of jeans on.
Right.
You'll be fine, mate.
This
All right.
isn't exactly club wear, is it? Maybe we should go to his house first. Grab a whole bunch of stuff. Then you can stay with me.
Who do you live alone, Alan?
No.
This is going to be
Isn't
interesting.
Isn't this a famous? Do I recognize this man?
You can make a perception and academics check. It's more like a pop culture check, but academics will have to stand in. Or streetwise would probably work. Lost Boys, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sage,
Are they not in alphabetical order?
this man is a liability. He's a
He,
Oh, I
walking,
definitely
talking,
don't know who
breathing
he is.
liability.
Yeah, you don't have a clue who
I
he
don't
is.
follow football.
Right.
I felt like I had to do something. Okay, I felt like that for over a week now.
Feel
So
like he's fine. Could just left him in hospital, into bed, give him a bit of butter, and then walked away. Didn't need to bring him with him. Didn't need to do a pet.
I think he will prove his helpfulness eventually.
Really?
When you want to go
Probably.
play soccer.
Probably.
Yeah, free tickets.
Because honestly, looks like the lights are on, but no one's home inside here.
Come on, I'm sitting right fucking here. You're talking about me right in
Yeah,
front
sorry,
of
the
me.
adults are talking.
Come on. It's not very nice, is it?
It's
Yeah,
alright.
just
I
shush.
can hear what you're saying.
It's true.
Fine. Fucking Jesus.
Hey, Alex, at least they're not coming around to our place, I'll tell you.
True that. Not that we know what's going on, but still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a phone call to Benjamin.
Okay.
All right.
Katie's just looking at Alan with her arms crossed, just looking at him, going like, "Fuck."
Is that blood on your chin, Kitty?
Not relevant.
Wait, wait. Oh,
Not
very
relevant.
good. Very good.
Lady Blackwood.
This is weird. Are you in trouble? You normally call me Lady Sage.
Am I in trouble?
Hmm.
I'm not sure that I am in trouble. Are you in trouble?
Perhaps a little.
Oh dear.
I finally got around to creating a retainer.
Congratulations. What an excellent moment. I should bake you a cake.
I don't know what to do now. I've never had one before.
What do you mean? you
Would
don't
he be welcome at our house?
know? Oh, it's a he, is it? I see. I have competition now.
Yeah.
At
You'll always
our
win.
house, you mean like Lord Uther's estate? Is that what you're speaking of?
Yes, just till I can find a place of my own. I'm going to, as soon as I get home, I'm going to look up what I'm after. I know exactly what I'm after.
Of course you do. Of
Just
course
haven't
you
had
do,
the
Lady
time for it.
Blackwell. Of course you do. I understand. I can assist. I even have a list of real estate that you might already be interested in.
What, like where?
Well, around the city, different places. I've got 5 different properties. I couldn't help myself. I was looking at the paper the last few days, and I just see these things pop up, and I thought, that just wouldn't that be perfect for Lady Blackwood? I just came across my mind, and I thought, circle it in the newspaper, and then I got to looking up things in the real estate magazines, and of course, then it got out of hand after that. But nonetheless.
Well, I'm really after something with Ufa's house's touch to it.
Oh, I see. Well,
Like a doer-upper, an old brick lofty house factory.
I see. Well, I'll see what we can do. Why don't you bring the fellow around and we'll do what we can do, eh?
Yes, I think it'd be wise if you could teach him the ways.
Teach him the ways.
He doesn't quite he's not fully understanding his purpose, but that's
I'm right
because
fucking here, man. I can hear what you're saying. All right. I see. I believe I can hear the fellow in the background. Is that the one? Oh, it sounds like you've got quite a lot of trouble on your hands then. All right. I'll do my best. Come on then.
All right.
Pop round. All right.
Okay. Will I have time to do this before 1 o'clock? 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Just.
Just. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you keep it short. Okay. Barry, Bishop.
Yes.
What are you doing right this moment?
I am watching Alex's progress with the team.
Right.
And cracking up. But okay. Yep. No.
You notice on one of your video monitors that there is a Saab has pulled up outside the complex. A black Saab.
Everybody, heads up. There's a black Saab pulled up.
A figure gets out of the car.
Mm.
The car stays outside, doesn't go anywhere. And the figure looks a lot like Thracius.
Give him access.
Okay, they open the gate and Thracius walks in. And basically everybody just opens doors and lets him through. Where do you meet Thracius?
Oh, I go to my office.
Okay.
And I meet him in there.
All right. Where's Alexei during this? Is he still training?
I'll be training.
Okay. All right. And so Thracius comes into your office. Mr. Bishop.
My lord.
Read your proposal and given it due consideration. He puts your folder down on the table. I have organized something for you. Sorry. Voice is crapping out right now.
Yep. Take it on.
You're looking at a I made some notes for this somewhere. Oh man, I'm dying. Fuck. Where did I make my notes? Damn it. Never mind. Man, okay, I'm gonna drink some medicine.
You need to do.
Yeah. Oh. Nothing shall get in the way. All right. I've considered your proposal. I've organized this particular airfield in Winifred. It's not too far out of the city to the south.
Yeah.
It comes under certain conditions. First condition, It belongs to Clan Bourgeois. Any Bruja comes within the city limits. You are to play host. And this location will be, shall we say, a kind of Elysium Park for our clan.
Yes, my lord.
You and my child, Tanya, will oversee this place. Oh, God.
Yes,
Sorry,
my lord.
lads.
You're acting really well.
Thanks. Yeah.
You're really invested.
Method acting.
Yes, my lord.
He shows you pictures of this place and gives you the location and what have you. It's a pretty run down World War II airfield with about 6 hangars. There's a control tower that's pretty smashed up and burned out. All the glass is broken. There's a couple of other structures around it. It looks reasonably defensible. And with a couple of $1 million, you could probably make it quite flash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Looks
So
like
I suggest that you contact Tanya Mueller, and between you, you can set this up.
all right.
I give you joint responsibilities.
Yes, my lord.
If you require anything, ask.
I will.
Good. Oh, I have one other thing. He takes out this case. He has a long case that he's been carrying with him.
Mm-hmm.
He opens it up and he takes out a katana. This is for your friend, Kitty.
Great. I'll make sure she gets it.
You'll find that the label on it is directly from our curator at our museum.
Okay. Thank you very much. And it's how can I put it? Is the soul within it happy? I've heard that those kind of blades have souls that go with them.
This blade is from the mid-Edo period, from 1200. I can only say that the name of the sword maker was, and he tells you the name of the sword maker and gives you this big rundown on the bloody blah 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 blah.
And I listen.
And
Intently. Yeah.
You learn a thing.
Yeah.
Excellent. Between now and the next game,
Okay.
I'm going to let Kitty decide what its properties are, as in its historical properties. It's just a katana, but it's a very nice one.
Okay.
All right. Very good. I would like to have a scene where you guys do some role playing and I don't have to do any talking.
I'll ring up Kitty.
Oh boy.
I'll ring up. Bishop here.
Don't drive and be on your phone
Hi,
at the same
Bishop. How
time.
are you?
I'm fine. There's a katana here for you.
There's a katana.
A katana, yes. Long pointy thing.
All right. Well, I've got a little bit of a situation here, but I will finish this and I will come to you with Sage and Dr. Shipman. So we'll see you soon.
You sure you don't want to come around now?
I'll just gotta drop some kids off at the pool and we'll be back.
Silly American.
So, Mr. Parker,
Get rid of the baggage would have been all right.
If you
Mr.
wanted
Parker,
to take a
who's
shit, you
listening
could have
in on
just
this
said so.
conversation on his headphones breaks up. Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
go now, maybe.
I'll see
All
you.
right.
See you when I see you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Sage,
Mm.
do you want to bring Ellen for some target practice?
Do you want to do that, Alan?
What?
Oh, we're
What?
going.
Bishop
Tar-
rang. He wants to see us.
Nod and smile politely, Ellen.
Target practice. What are they? I hope they're not talking about me because I don't
Of
want to be
course not.
target
Of course
practice.
not.
Excuse me.
Of course
what-
not. Who would think of
stage-
that?
Oh fuck! This is not like that, is it? It's not like one of them horror films where you're like just playing with me and I'm
No,
about to be fucking mincemeat, right?
no, you. I'll hold his his face. You can trust me. Up to a
Okay.
point.
I go to Bishop's house with the ambulance with Dr. Shipman, Sage, and Ellen in the back.
Mm.
I'm gonna get serious. on
Loud
this
noises.
motherfucker. I get serious on this
I-
fucking now. Watch this.
I will
15. No.
I will inform my people that at some stage, Kitty's going to show up.
Okay.
Because all I know is Kitty's coming.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
shoot me.
All right. So the next car to turn up is not to be assaulted with heavy weapons.
Oh god.
No, just
Is that a regular occurrence?
You know, it happens from time to time.
just
Just
with
a mailman.
Every
the-
third car.
Yeah.
every-
And the milkman. Because of what you did to my mama.
All right, so we're here.
All right.
I'm going to go inside and find Bishop.
We will
All right.
join.
So this is on the way to Benjamin, or this is instead
no.
of Benjamin?
We'll go there first.
Oh, we're gonna drop him off first.
No, we'll go to Bishop's first.
Right.
Okay.
I'm hoping that Parker could probably have a chat to him as well.
Okay.
And if he loses his mind, I can kill him for you.
He's
There's
fine.
probably quite a few people here that could volunteer for that job. Dr. Shipman. All right. So you get to the compound, you drive in. Barry, you can DM this scene. You don't need me for this.
Oh my God, an ambulance.
Yeah, don't
Uh.
ask. Honestly, it's a long story.
Kitty,
Yes.
are you a Malkavian or what?
No.
Oh,
Surprisingly not. But I seem to collect them. I seem to collect Malkavians.
You seem to collect Malkavians. Great. So, have you
Alan's
got
looking around like, what?
have you got the rest of your happy little party here?
At this point, I come over and say hi.
Alexi!
Hi.
It's like
You've been
old
doing some
home
shooting.
week.
Are
No,
you grotesque?
fighting
you
and
appear
Knife
grotesque.
work. No, I've got my bandages and stuff. So if I took them off, yeah, it's real gross.
I honestly
Thanks, you
had
should-
I
you
had
should
a
show
friend
our
back
glad you're
in
okay.
friend.
Chicago.
You should
Completely
show our new
worse.
friend you without your
Worse.
bandages on.
This is fine.
Everyone, this is Alan. He is
A
Hey,
liability.
I don't like the word
That's-
cool.
that's fine.
I don't like liability either. He's my retainer.
Sage, must we play with our food?
That's
say
great.
that. Don't say that.
That is excellent. Just bring a complete stranger into my stronghold. Absolutely right. So
Not a
we-
problem.
So, crikey, what? You were not fucking kidding, were you? Just like serious, like, wow.
this is
You're going to be
serious.
wowed by a lot of things.
State liability.
So what did you bring in?
Football. In it.
Football in it. It's football in
Fucking
it.
Manchester United.
Right.
What did you bring a Manchester United football player here for?
Because he's my retainer.
It's a very good question. It's a very
You-
good question,
you-
Bishop.
You
I don't know anything about football, and I thought
How
maybe you
often-
could teach me.
Sage.
Yes, yes, I'm here.
What does retainer mean?
Oh, it,
Property.
because I fed you my blood.
Well, right.
That means you like I said, you will live for forever as long as you have it. We need people like you to help us during the daytime because we can't actually be out during the day.
Right. Fuck.
So if I need help, I'll have to ask you to help me
Oh
with something.
shit! Right. Hey, what about like with football and stuff? Like now that my legs work again and shit, do you think it'd be all right if I can keep playing?
Probably.
No.
That's fucking choice. Yeah.
Why not?
I could like kick the. Fuck yeah.
Well, he was in a car accident. He was in hospital, and now he's miraculously better.
He also
And
wasn't
he
going to be
will
able to
live
play football again
forever.
based on his
Put it this
back.
way, it won't be me pissing
Well,
off the elders.
Doctors were incorrect. Doctors are
That's
a
right.
joke.
I mean, like,
Sorry.
you know, I just want to get to like the finals and like play for England and like, you know, get to the World Cup just one time, you know, and then after that I can retire.
And you'll be cheating all the way through because you'll be stronger than everybody else. You'll be faster than everybody else.
Fuck yeah.
And
fantastic.
people will be wondering why you're faster and stronger than everyone else.
Well, are they going to be able to tell why? Because they do like a blood test.
Hey,
They
Bishop,
do blood tests.
Okay. They all have good points.
Oh fuck!
you
I wanted
mentioned
to
that
do
you
that.
got a katana for me. Can I see that?
If it makes you feel any better, Alan, I can play some soccer with you.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I think
So what? Maybe
I think we should probably say tell the media or whatever whoever needs to know is that you've been moved to somewhere a bit more private and you will stay there for as long as you need to recover, and then miraculously you're able to play again.
so
But it won't be for a while. Sorry. Continue.
Oh man, do you guys do you fellas have teams or something?
Maybe.
Like
Only got the
vampire
one
team?
team, mate.
Might be a vampire soccer team. I don't know. I haven't heard of any.
I don't know. That somebody could have invested in a team.
All
Or you.
underground clubs.
For all you know, your team is owned by a vampire.
Anyway, is Parker here? I'll go looking for him. Could you just stay here?
Is Parker here?
Parker's
Hi,
voice
Alan.
comes out over the loudspeaker in the warehouse. Yes, madam, Parker is here. How can
What is
Mr. Parker
happening?
help?
You sound like an omnipotent voice.
I am an
Disembodied voice.
omnipotent, disembodied voice. This is the voice of God.
Yes, Parker, if you keep that up, you'll be a disembodied voice, you understand?
Yes, my lord.
Where are
Spoil
you?
sport. I am up here. You see him waving from a control room up above.
Okay, I'll be up there soon with
Take the
Alan.
stairs over there and up and around the gantry, and you get here.
Okay, I'm taking Alan with me, and we'll
Right.
go to see Parker.
Oh, that's fine. Just take anybody into my security rooms. That's just
What the bloody hell
Danny,
is this
just-
place anyway, man?
Bishop, don't worry. He's not exactly smart. I doubt he will retain any information that he's given.
Fuck me. Is that a helicopter over there?
It looks like one.
It's like covered up and shit, but that's a helicopter, isn't it?
What did she
likely.
make him for?
That's
What
like a
use
Bell
did he-
X4, isn't it?
I think she
what
felt
now?
bad about the fact that it had an accident because of her, and now he's her responsibility.
So does this mean everybody she has an accident with is going to end up in my...
Yes.
Possibly.
Right.
You said something about a katana on the phone.
Upstairs in the office up there. No, you can't go in the office
She
up there.
runs.
You go into the office and Mr. Parker
Polarity.
is there.
Whoosh.
Well, that was
Lentering,
quick,
she
wasn't
runs.
it? Kitty,
Yes.
so
Hi.
nice to see you. How can I help you?
Apparently there's a lovely sword here.
Oh, I see. It might be this one here then, I suppose. He picks it up.
Sticks it in there.
So, this might be the one. I suppose it could be.
Give me.
Well, I would have to get permission from my
It's a entry. I run over and grab it.
Celerity.
Celerity, that one.
You can make a strength and athletics check.
what is it? Strength and athletics?
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm not that good at those. Oh, hold on. Where is it? Oof. Strength. No, that's alertness, not athletics. Athletics. It's gonna be like 0. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Parker is remarkably strong. No, I'm afraid I cannot simply pass it over. It's not mine to give. You will have to go through the correct protocols.
All right.
So good.
Bishop now steps through his own door. You called?
Can I have my sword, please?
Parker.
And that was all it took.
Thank you. And she like unsheaths it and looks it over and
Please to be very careful.
Is very careful with it. Like that's
Yeah, you
like
pulled it
her
out. It's got to
baby.
taste blood.
I'm going to get on the loudspeaker.
Yep.
This is Bishop here.
You
To
don't
all
need to
the-
yell. You can speak normally into it.
To all those that don't know, this is my haven. In my haven, you must pay respect. It means no running around without my permission, no coming into my office without my permission, no bringing strange people in here without my permission. That being said, what the hell are you all doing here?
Wow. Your
why
voice is
did
so
we come
loud
here?
over that.
Right. Now.
Ellen's like, what the fuck was that about?
I'm so sorry. You okay?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
all right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll be
good.
okay. Yeah.
Well, I need Parker,
Sorry, man. Yes,
Mhm.
madam. How can I help?
This is my retainer. His name is Alan Stevenson. He's my first ever retainer.
Congratulations to the both of you.
Cute.
He smiles.
It's good
I
to see
am
you.
Mr.
Okay.
Parker to you, and I believe I am being engaged in an age-old tradition of, I suppose the term is mentorship.
Shipman on the loudspeaker. I have
Someone take that away from him.
I have a bag up here
Such power.
for your sire.
And you're
What?
telling the
I will
neighbours.
come and collect that now, Bishop.
I'll come down to you so I can stop yelling in this thing.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Turn it off. You may all go back to your security duties. Okay.
Right. There are, of course, a number of security people wandering around doing things, being all secure.
Getting yelled at.
Yeah. They're deaf now. They're all deaf.
They're all insecure now.
Oh.
Right.
All right. I give Shipman the bag when I come down.
All right.
I'll go and put it in the ambulance.
Mm-hmm. So currently the
Put it in
ambulance is
safe with the drugs.
currently the ambulance is parked up inside the warehouse next to various other armored cars.
Okay.
It's inconspicuous.
Well, you're indoors, so there's nothing conspicuous. You could practically have a rave party and kill everybody in this room, and nobody would ever know.
Don't get ideas.
Yeah. I'll take a note.
It doesn't need cleaning, does it?
The ambulance?
He says to them.
No dead bodies in that one.
No blood? No.
Just a dimwit.
Doc, you could have bought some blood. I mean, if you're coming, bring your own drink, for goodness sake. Gee.
I hold up my doctor's bag that I carry everywhere.
I hope it's becoming more and more real to you, Ellen. When they're yelling about blood.
Who is that? So, who is your date?
Huh. Yeah. Told you.
I saw you with him at the coffee. Yeah.
This is Ellen. He is, yeah, you know, he's
So,
not anything more than that. Okay. All
okay.
right. He has a
Was he a
girlfriend.
pro footballer?
She says that now, though, right? You know,
Yeah, I think you know what's going on, dude. As I elbow him.
you give her a week, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
mate.
it's, I'll,
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 weeks.
I'll give you more than that.
I'm like right here.
I'll give you like. Well, you know what it's like now.
I obfuscate and go like, "You got 2 weeks, mate."
Okay, anybody want to take a bet on this? Because if we can make money out of it, I'd be awfully happy seeing as I have very little now.
I'm
Don't
going to
think we
give
should-
him he dies in 48 hours.
Nice.
Fuck, no. Come
I
on.
really don't think we should top teasing the food.
You can't kill a
Food.
football
Not
player.
food. Oh, I'm a retainer.
For
You
now.
retain the
It's a
flavour.
retainer.
What?
He's learning.
No, I'm so proud of you.
Well, you know, you got to put them in.
Nothing like the fear of God to get you motivated.
Great. I wanted to own a football team.
Well, you've
England?
got one member. You need at
But
least
yes,
6
he plays
more.
football.
Yeah.
Just get Sage to run over a few more.
Do you have any friends? No, I'm just kidding.
Sage, there's an armored
just
vehicle
kidding.
over there I can loan you if you want
I
to
think
run
you'll
out
get
more-
used.
He probably
You'll
has a
get used
team
to
of
it, Alan.
friends, says Parker.
You'll get used to our humour after a
Parker,
while.
don't you play soccer?
Who? What?
Don't you play soccer?
Oh,
Me.
Parker, you're talking to?
Yes.
Soccer, once upon a time, so once in a while.
Once in a while. Mhm.
Maybe you guys should play together.
2-member.
He will miss playing soccer because he can't.
Well, I believe Mr. Bishop now plays for Clan
Or
Bourgeois.
football or whatever it's called. I don't know.
Yes, wait till I've tried all night to get in touch with Tanya, and I can't get her.
What's the time presently?
Presently?
It's before your next appointment by about an hour.
Okay,
Whomever's appointment that might be.
I have.
So I imagine you lot have
Something at
better
2.
things to do and want to go away now.
You said you had a training room.
Yes,
I was quite excited to try test this out.
it's down below. Yes.
And where's Raya? Is she still here?
Pardon?
Raya.
Raya, yes, she's right over there.
Say who?
Rhea comes across, having heard her name.
Hi.
You are Kitty, yes?
Yes.
Well, that's a very nice sword that you have there.
Yes, I'd quite like to use it.
She steps back. Really?
Not on you, like practice, not.
I heard this was like a 800-year-old sword. You really going to use it?
You do realize they're special.
No.
They are. They have spirits in them, you know.
You probably want to use like a bokken or something. to
Okay,
practice.
we'll practice with a shitty one then, because this is amazing.
Yeah, that's like priceless. Like that,
Absolutely.
like
priceless.
Japan would probably pay you the national fucking deficit budget to get it back.
Interesting. Good to know. We'll savor this one then, and we'll use a different one.
Right. Well, we do have some training bokkens here. I think, is that right, Mr. Smith? Mr. Bishop.
Yes, it is. You want to
Would that
take
be
it?
all right?
You want to take it down there?
Sure.
At least I can get somebody training around here.
Okay. So long story short, Raya's going to start teaching you some kenjutsu.
Oh.
Hey.
Yes. Right.
She's probably very surprised at how quickly I pick it up.
Right, because you probably did a little bit before.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so you're busy training kenjutsu, and you and Raya are bashing each other up with sticks, or bashing up wooden dummies with sticks at this point. All right. Meantime, Shipman, what's your current sort of state of mind and thoughts? And
Oh, I'm currently trying to do my best to return to sort of calm and collected based on the past experiences just before. So I'm trying to remain silent and calm.
okay. All right. And Alexis?
I would have just finished up training and just watching the goings on now.
All right. And Sage?
I'm watching Parker talk to.
Maybe making small chat with Alan or something.
Okay, so Alan, Parker, and
Alexi.
Alexi.
I'm just
All right.
watching them.
All right.
Hmm.
And Parker's
And the
making
clock,
an
obviously.
impression on presently. And yeah, Parker's sort of having to put him straight on a few things at this point, but you know, better to correct the mistakes early than let them, you know, fester or, you know, enlarge in magnitude over time. So yeah. Yep. And Bishop, what are you doing?
I'm at the point where I'm like, how did they get here, and why are they here? And I'm just kind of, you know, everybody's back together again.
It's the bane of the resources.
Yeah, the bane of the resources. And why do I always end up with them? Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. Who was sorry, Sage, who was your contact regarding what's his name? Your fucking background dude. What's his name?
What?
Lionel Bowen.
Yeah, Lionel Bowen.
Who was
Wait,
your
what were you up
contact?
to, sorry?
Who is your contact with that was giving you information about Lionel Bowen?
Benjamin gave me
That's-
the parole information.
That's right. Okay. You get a message from Benjamin.
All right.
It
Flip.
says Bowen's probation hearing has been dismissed. He didn't get a chance to see the hearing.
I respond, why is that?
It's been cancelled.
Why is that?
I do not know.
Bishop,
Yes.
I need your help.
My help.
Mm-hmm. There's a gentleman that went to jail for my murder. His name is Lionel Bowen. He was supposed to go on parole sometime this week, but it's been cancelled, and I need to know why, and also other things. I really want him to leave.
Did you catch all that, Parker?
Yes.
If you could check that out.
What am I supposed to do, sir?
Get in touch with some people in the prison.
Corrections?
Yes, corrections. Even if you have to give them money to do it. If you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean, sir.
Yes.
Very clear about that. Yes, all right then. So this is a fellow named Lionel Bowen. Do we have any other information about this fellow, do we, Sage?
Aside from the fact that he apparently killed me, yeah.
You don't have his prisoner ID number or anything like that?
I don't think so. I could maybe ask Benjamin.
Do you have his lawyer? Do you know the name of his lawyer?
I'll ask. I'll send a message to Benjamin. Surely his lawyer will be on newspaper articles and stuff like that. Surely,
We can look into
as a
it.
representative. Yes. Tanya was supposed to help me. We were supposed to. I had this idea of trying to help him out with that, trying to get out of jail, but the legal way.
I got Tatiana her stuff, didn't I?
Yes.
All right.
Shit, that's another thing.
Ask Tatiana if she'd do a small favor.
I'll call her.
Tell her I'll owe her one.
So hang on, what? Sage, you're calling Tatiana?
Yes, I need to call her about something else anyway. Something that's probably going to concern every one of us.
What?
Mrs.
Yeah.
Blackwood. Miss
Mrs.
Blackwood.
Yes, that's right. I look at Alan, I'm like, no.
Now, how can I help Miss Blackwood this evening?
Do you remember? Okay, well, I'll just go out. Okay, well, Barry's going to. Sorry, Bishop is going to ask you something in a moment. But first
You
off,
want to know
did
about
you?
your little problem from the other night, yeah?
Yes,
Last
please.
night.
Yes,
You're still tracking that down.
it's
I'm gonna need
incredible.
a little bit more time for that.
I kind of think that seeing as this is the second night,
Yeah.
it needs to be escalated.
Well, how exactly do you want to escalate that?
I think we need to tell the elders or something.
Well, you see, I feel that if we were to tell the elders about this, then this could easily come back down on our heads in a rather unpleasant fashion. Because, you see, what we have here is a situation where there's potentially a breach of the Masquerade going on that we are directly responsible for.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened in my haven, in my domain, which makes me responsible. And it involves you, which makes you responsible by connection, if you like. So it could easily be a problem for both of us. So I feel that if we could possibly resolve this ourselves, it might be a better way. Do you know anyone who's really good at investigating?
No. Sorry, Alexi. I'll tell the others in the coterie because I think they're the ones I can trust the most with this.
You have to do that?
Probably because of whose blood it is.
Whose blood is it? You haven't even told me that.
Nope.
Well, you better tell me whose it is so that I understand the gravity of the situation.
It's a member of the Sabbat.
Holy fuck, what?
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's why it's important that we need to do this.
Sage, if somebody drinks that blood, they could get
I know.
blood bounded.
I know.
Bonded to a Sabbat vampire.
That's why we need to kind of escalate it.
I can hear this, right?
Okay, look, Sage, this is the address for the guy. Okay, this is the guy that stole it. I've been through the house and I haven't found anything. He's gone. He's left no clues that I could find. I found a couple of things that my people are looking into, some DNA fucking shit, some paperwork and so on. We're trying to track and trace that shit now. Okay, I've got a whole team of monkeys working around the clock on this shit. And I've got fucking Scotland Yard people running the freaking DNA on this guy. Okay, we're trying to figure out who he is and where he's from, but this guy's a ghost, and I don't even know what he was doing in my employment. I didn't hire this guy; he was just there. So one of my retainers, Silver, she hired him. I don't know what made her think it was a good idea, but she passed the security check, and by all accounts, it was a clean check.
Right. Okay. Well, yes, panicking is the best thing to do right now. because of whose blood it is. I'll have a chat to the members of the coterie. However, I do think that you need to.
Going to the elders, you really don't. Have you?
I won't.
Please don't.
I won't.
My sire.
But first, coterie.
Kill us.
Right. Soze.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ivanovich.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get back. I feel like this is more important than what I'm going to tell you now.
Okay. What are you going to tell me now?
Okay. Well, I will recite what I said to Bishop about the guy who's gone to jail, and the fact that I will tell her the situation and the fact that
I reckon that shit can wait.
Yeah, I think so. Told you it wasn't as grand. Okay.
You still want me to talk to Bishop?
Let me. Oh, can you hold on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to gather everyone around.
Okay, so you like calls everybody over.
Wander over to the floor.
We have an issue.
We do?
Yes.
I've dealt with all mine.
This isn't everyone's issue.
What's
Alan
going on?
and Parker are here.
Mm-hmm. Good. All right. Look alive.
Yes, Captain.
That's poor. That's poor words. Okay.
Yes.
Yesterday I went to Incognito. I keep that pressed to my to my chest. I asked that the staff of Incognito look after Ragnar's blood, and they lost it. And they used last night to go and track him down as best as they could. This gentleman that stole, his name is Mansell. Chances are he's probably on his second night of drinking Ragnar's blood. This isn't everyone issue, and we can't tell the elders. Especially you, John. Especially you. Especially you. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't everyone issue. Oh, and I still have her on. I still have Tatiana on the line, so you probably want to have a chat to her, right? Bishop. There you go.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Hello?
Well, apparently her hanging on to this blood is now our problem, so...
Hey, Lady Tatiana. How do you think we should approach it?
Who is this? Is Bishop? Can't hear you, Bishop.
This is me, Lady Tatiana. Bishop.
So you want to know how I think we should approach the situation? I think we should approach it with extreme fucking prejudice. Is how I think we should approach it.
Yeah. And if we approach it any other way, we're going to all end up dead, right?
The problem that I have right now, Mr. Bishop, is that I have to keep a quiet facade. If I am seen running around tearing the city apart looking for something, people will pay notice of that.
And including your sire.
Especially my sire. I can feed you information and you can do the tearing apart of the city if you like.
As you wish.
All right, well, here's the address of Mansell's apartment. I've already been through it with a fine-tooth comb. I've got DNA samples being run right now. I have Scotland Yard on this motherfucker. I am tracking him through Interpol, but there's nothing, no hits, nothing. We need a Toreador on this shit with spirit touch. We need freaking blood samples.
Funny that we got one.
All right, well, you should do this. You need to do it. Do what you can do.
All right. And we've got one of the best information gatherers in town.
Well, that's all good. And you need to get onto this because this blood cannot be used by the wrong people.
All right, we'll start off at the apartment, boss.
I'll give you any other information that I can find.
Thank
I have,
you.
I'm going to fax you because faxes are still a thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to fax you some.
Watch
data.
The Wire, and you'll see what's technology in the year 2000. It's insane. It's all
Right.
typewriters and shit.
Right. I was there. So yeah, she says, I'm going to fax you motor vehicle certificates, employment certificates, medical certificates, everything that we have on record. This guy was an employee of ours. He was an official employee. He had health care, the whole works. So I'll send you all these details. Maybe you can find something in there. Maybe it's all fake. Who knows?
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
What am I touching?
I'll let you go.
All right. Click.
What am I touching?
I'm touching somebody's apartment. I want you to find out everything you can. Touch every bit of paper, every book, I don't care. Just touch what you need to touch and get the information we need. All right. And what are you charging for this little escapade?
Charging?
Remember, in a vampire world, you don't do anything for free. I
$1
do because I'm an
billion.
idiot. But, $1 billion. Okay.
Is it a million or a billion? Because you might have just really
How
fucked
about
yourself.
how about our own lives, perhaps?
I'll send it in your next imaginary check. All right. All right. All right.
I'll tell you what. I'll go to the apartment. I'll touch. I'll see what I can find out, and we can come to a monetary decision later.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
And give me what information you can. And
because right now I've got a really
as...
nice katana, and I'm really happy about it. So this is good.
Number one. Sorry, I didn't mean to do this.
Sage, I love you, which is why I'm not going to shoot you at this moment. But don't lose blood again. Never lose blood again.
It wasn't my intention.
I know it wasn't your intention, but blood is the one thing we don't lose. No losing blood. Never happens.
I think putting your trust in someone else is, I think that's the learning lesson here. Don't trust everyone.
You've been good. You got this expert retainer here. We will learn everything, and you'll be able to trust it with him next time. All right. Okay,
that
now.
Sarcasm stings.
I wasn't being sarcastic. He's with Parker. If he's with Parker and he's with Benjamin, we can't go wrong. All right. Now, you touchy-feely, you investigate. I'll get you some data. You DNA, Doc. Would you like to investigate DNA, Doc?
He's all about that DNA.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to touch the DNA, I'm happy.
That may come. I don't know. Can you touch DNA? I have no idea.
No, you can't touch.
Are you saying it may come to that?
Not directly.
He doesn't know because he's a soldier. Right. All right. So, has anybody got an engagement tonight?
Yes, I do. 2:00.
Which is in about 30 minutes.
It's not worth cancelling that.
Check.
Do you want a bike?
Yes.
Bike.
Not you.
What kind of bike?
I have a bike.
Go out there and make your choice. Go on.
I do.
Is it
my list of things.
Okay.
Bicycle or a motorcycle?
A bicycle, yep.
Cool.
Go out.
I used to get to work.
What a badass.
You are not going on a bicycle.
Bicycles in the sewers is pretty badass.
Bishop, I've decided my price. It's a
Skateboarding
nice motorbike.
What was it?
A nice motorbike is the price.
A
Go
nice
over-
one.
Go over there with Sage and choose one.
I need to replace Maureen.
Maureen.
Who was Maureen?
Okay.
It was my bike in Chicago.
All right.
Meredith, sorry.
Now listen. Right,
Not to
start.
be confused with Maureen, because Maureen is the head of Clan Malkavian in Chicago.
Yep,
Oh,
that
it actually
came up.
was more. It was Maureen. It was the same. It was
Was
the
it?
same name as the Mulku.
Okay.
Yep, that came up.
Okay, all right. I've been
Alright.
there, you know. I've been to Chicago.
Pick a black one, I suppose.
Yeah, all right.
One that looks cool.
So just one brief moment. Are you trying to tell me that Bishop just has a bunch of motorcycles lying around in his apartment?
He's got his own, but she can borrow it.
The Batmobiles.
She can borrow it. Because I want her to get this over with so we can get
I'm
to
not
work.
sure that she understands that she's borrowing it.
Oh, I don't really care.
You're
So
not
long
getting
as
it back.
don't crash it.
And crash
Oh,
into
wait.
someone else.
Yeah, don't crash it.
Don't
All
end
right.
up in the hospital.
Another retainer.
Definitely
I'll
don't.
have you know, I have 1 point in drive.
As long as you don't end up in the operating theater, you'll be fine.
Hey, hang on. Wait a minute. I celebrity over to her before she can take off.
All right.
Do you have a license
For me or
for the bike?
for the bike?
Just talking to
Yes.
Kitty.
Yeah, it's so strange.
Sage.
What?
No, not
Sage.
Sage. Kitty. You're talking to Kitty, because Kitty's the one
Which
taking
one
the
of you
bike.
wants the bike?
Both
Kidding.
of us want the bike.
I,
You both trying to take his bike.
I just want to be able to. He suggested it.
I'll drop her off before I go to the apartment and touch all the things.
You.
I think you
know
should all
how
go
to-
and touch all the things.
Do you
We
know?
can take the ambulance.
Okay, you can have the bike.
Hang on, the ambulance works because people will think that we're picking up a patient there.
Good call.
So we can
And
go
I'll
in.
take the bike. Ellen.
Don't crash it. Have you got a license?
Ellen, I
Bike
summoned you.
license? Got a bike license?
No, but Ellen does.
Ellen? Ellen, do you have a bike license?
What, like a motorcycle? Yeah, man, I can drive a bike, mate. No worries.
Okay, you drive the.
Don't crash.
Gonna
Don't
fucking crash. Jesus fuck. Can't wait to get on a bike. It's been like all I can think about. Like, you know, that and like
Soccer.
Hang
yeah.
on,
Of
what were you
football.
doing in hospital?
Whatever it's called.
What were you doing in a hospital with him?
Irrelevant. Take the bike. Go.
Okay. Give me the keys. All right, here we go. Off it goes. Boom, boom, boom. Boom.
I'll let
takes
him
off.
wear the helmet.
Yay.
All right, doctor, let's go on an excursion.
Yep, let's go. So
Lexi,
Lex
you
coming
coming?
as well.
Yes.
Bishop, you
Alright.
coming? Can't hear you.
Dude, the silence. The freaking silence.
I'm coming.
Awesome.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry, I was talking to the wife before.
I turn on the sirens and
Alright.
we go.
Okay. Perception alertness checks. And who's driving?
Me.
Driving check.
Hey,
Hey.
I get to
Yeah.
roll without any modifiers.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Life is good. Okay, John.
Perception
Shipman,
drive. Sorry, what are we doing? Perception alertness.
And
What?
Kitty,
How do I drive?
Dex and drive. If you don't know how to drive, well, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're saying, how do I drive? I mean, that's the question. That's the question.
I'll drive.
How many points? It's a bit late for that, Barry. She's already driving. She's
She's
rolled
already
the
got
dice.
0 dice at driving too.
So
Dice
you've got
die.
1, 2, 3, 4 dice, right? Okay, well
Yeah.
that's more than that's not actually more than the difficulty rating. No,
What was the difficulty rating?
6.
Six. Yeah.
Because you're driving quite fast.
We got a flat tire.
No, what happens is that you drive over the medium barrier on entering the on ramp for the M1 freeway.
Americans.
And as you
You
right,
don't know I'm American.
and that causes
Here
one
I
of the tires
come.
to blow out, but you keep driving because fuck, why wouldn't you? And the next thing you know, everyone's making these perception checks to notice the fact that there's a cop car pulling up next to you.
Turn on
And-
your sirens.
They're
I
running.
obfuscate.
I
Siren's already
turned
going.
The sirens
Siren's
off.
I
already
obfuscate.
Now the police car's next to you, and
Oh my god.
Am I
Next
still
thing
in
you
the
know-
scrubs?
up to you.
Yeah, I'm still in the scrubs.
At this stage, doesn't matter.
What you notice, those of you that rolled 2 successes, is that the cop car pulls up next to you as you're going along, and the guy's got like his radio in his hand, and he's talking into it, and he's like,
I pull over.
"You pull over, okay." The cop gets out, comes over. He goes, "You've got a fucking flat tire, mate. You've got to fix this now. You can't drive like this. Where are you going? This is
I'm
obviously
going
an
to the
emergency."
hospital. You don't understand. This man, he's dying.
No, I get it. Is there? You got more? You got another? There's another ambulance coming to pick you up. You need to sort this out.
Perfect. Awesome. I need to get to the hospital though. Can we take your car?
You can't take the car. I'm afraid that's against regulation. But we
Well,
can
why don't you drive the car and you take us there?
take you to the hospital.
Yeah, we're going to take this man. This man is dying. Just in the back. Come on, have a look.
Comes around the back of the back of the ambulance.
I lie down with my face bandages off, and my eyes shut, playing dead.
Okay. All right. You guys are all going to roll charisma and performance.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! More things I don't have. Nice.
You're playing dead. Can't be that hard. Difficulty for you is 4.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right.
It should be 4, but I keep rolling ones.
You tell those dice. You tell
Two
them.
Wait, what's the
Successes.
difficulty rating?
For you, it's 6.
I've got 8 dice. Ha!
Okay, so you get an automatic success as well. All right. So you open up the back doors.
Mhm.
Okay, and Alex is like, "Okay, so what are we going to do? Your ambulance has got a flat tire. You can't drive like this. We can just change the tire. I can just keep the traffic off the road, out of your way while you change the tire. How about that?"
Perfect.
Like,
Sounds good.
Where's your driver? Get your driver out here to get him to do it.
He's the driver.
He's the driver.
He's the driver.
Oh my God. Okay. Look, where's your spare tire? Let's get this sorted out.
Spare tires over this way.
Okay. Can you make a perception and investigation check, please?
Perception. Investigation.
Alan, yeah.
My appearance is finally coming in handy.
All right. So that's 2 successes on the investigation. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, 2 successes.
Okay. You think that when were you in the car when they were fucking around with the tire iron?
Yeah.
Right. So you know where the tire is because you've seen the whole fucking repair kit. Right. So that came in useful. Okay. So you know where the tire is, and you. Okay, so the cop pulls it out, starts pulling it out. Alan's like, "Look, let me give you a hand with that, mate." And he just picks it up with one hand.
Alan's not there.
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
with.
he's not there. Fuck. Okay. He totally doesn't do that then.
Question. If
Yeah.
I were just to take some of this cop's blood and
Yeah.
knock him out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
but
another
then-
cop in the
then you'd
car,
have a
though.
bunch of
Oh,
cops.
there's another cop in the car. There's 2
Yeah.
cops.
It's
that-
going
that-
so well. Just
You never get cops by themselves in a
I'll
car.
Just leave her. Leave her go. for
I'll
it.
take that. Mate. I'll take that, mate. I'll do that,
Right.
mate.
All right, quickly, come on. We've got to get this thing going.
Oh, it's supposed
Classic
to be my
John.
night off, but no, they call me in at last minute because some idiot
Shouldn't you be
ghosted
doing
us.
something with this guy? He looks like he's fucking half dead. Shouldn't he be plugged into something, right?
Doctor, you need to do this. You need to. Wait,
Um,
are you obfuscating?
I'm just a student.
I'm going to start like wrapping bandages back on Alexi.
You guys are like the worst paramedics I've ever fucking seen. Honestly.
Yeah, well, it's my first night, right?
Has anybody here actually done this before?
He did. He's done it before. He was supervising, and now he's on a bloody sheet.
What the hell happened to him?
You don't want to know, mate. You don't want to know.
All right,
I
look,
just
stay
start-
here. I'm going back to the car for a minute. And he starts walking back to the cop car.
He's gonna be ringing another ambulance. Gotta be quick. All right, I change the tire as fast as I can.
Okay, so celerity, or are you just changing it fast?
I'm gonna put a little bit of celerity in it and try and keep it under wraps, if you know what I mean.
Okay, Yeah, so you're doing a bit of the sneaky celerity.
Yeah.
So really, we're just going to make a subterfuge check.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a dexterity and subterfuge.
Just sort of
check.
whispers to Alexei, "You're doing so well."
Oh, 2 successes. All right. You managed to change the tire without giving away that you're doing it quite quickly or breaching the masquerade. All right. Cop comes back. He goes, okay, so we've got people coming now.
No, it's all right.
He's
It's
opened
all
the
right.
boot of the
Got
truck.
it done.
You got it done?
Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
All right,
Perfect.
well,
Thank you. Thank you so much, officer. I didn't realize that it was popped. I think this man is going to drive now, so we won't have any issues. Thank you so much for your service.
as you're talking, Kitty, the other cop's getting out of the car and he goes, Constable, come here for a second. He's like, what is it? We've got to let these
Bishop,
people go. He said,
drive.
no, let them
Drive.
stay for. And you drive off, yeah?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
off. Sirens going and all.
And he goes, whoop. And then that car starts following you.
So where were we going?
You're going to a house, and the house is in.
Now I have to go to the hospital.
We have to go to the hospital.
Well,
Yeah, we
I'm
go.
thinking more likely the ambulance has been called and stolen.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
You're going to Burgess Park.
Okay.
Is there anywhere we can ditch this without the cop realizing we're ditching the car?
I have an idea, guys. If you guys don't mind going through some sketchy places, we could probably get away from this.
Sounds good.
I'm going to use sewer law and try and figure out a way to get us out of the vehicle, into the sewer, and away.
We better pick somebody who can drive then.
Well,
I've got-
basically, we just need to get somewhere with a sewer entrance, as we've got the
Perception alertness checks.
wrench thingy to open the grill with. Two successes.
4 successes.
Mm-hmm. Anybody
Well,
else?
it's never boring.
Me.
I got 1 success.
Manuel Bishop. Perception alertness.
I've got specialty in manhole covers.
It's your favorite terrain.
1 success for Bishop. 4. We got the 4. That was Kitty. Kitty, you see 2 things. One of them is that there's now a second cop car that's just pulled on to the highway from a side ramp. The second thing you notice is the helicopter.
GTA, your wanted levels up pretty high if you got the.
Whoever's
helicopters
driving,
out.
whoever's driving, get us into an alleyway quick.
Am I driving or is Bishop driving?
Do you want to flip a coin?
I'll drive.
You
Unless
drive?
you want. Alan's not driving. He's not here.
Alan,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alan is not
I'll
driving.
walk up to the front and turn the sirens off.
Turn them on.
Oh, you turn them off.
Off.
Bishop,
Okay.
Mm,
find
Right.
an alleyway. We need to ditch this ambulance.
okay.
You hear over the speakers from the cop car, pull over. You need to pull over now. Pull over to the side of the road and stand down.
Pull over as close to a manhole cover as you can get, and once I've got the lid open, everyone jump down it.
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay. I'm looking for a manhole cover.
Okay.
As I grab the wrench.
All right. So this is going to be a perception alertness check for Barry.
I'll look as well.
Okay, you can make a perception alertness check as well.
We both got 3 6.
Okay, you
3
both see this.
successes.
You both see the same manhole cover on the corner, but you realize that you're basically going past it. You're on the freeway. There's no manholes on the freeway. You're gonna have to get off the freeway if you're
Pull
gonna
off.
get to a manhole.
Okay. Right.
Then we need to do that.
Go off the field. Go off.
Okay, so are you driving evasively or are you just driving?
Muted, Barry.
I'm driving it basically like I was trained to do.
Okay, so you're going to make an evasive driving
So
check.
not over a median then.
No.
Dex and oh, okay. Right. Well, you managed to lose the two cop cars as you suddenly pull off to the side of the road and peel off onto a ramp that takes you out into a suburb called Burgess Park,
Okay.
which is close to actually where you're going, funnily enough, because you're going to Peckham, which is next to Burgess Park.
Yep.
And as you pull off, you see the manhole to the side, and you pull over to the side to where the manhole is.
Yeah.
All right. You stop the car. You stop the ambulance.
Let's go.
I get out and pry the manhole cover off.
Okay. Now, do you think it's that easy to pry a manhole cover off a random manhole in some back street in some alley or some?
If I spend
suburb?
enough in strength with the right wrench, yeah.
All right. So you're going to make a strength and athletics check.
Cool.
Can I help him?
I'll spend 3 into my blood.
Yeah, you can help him. So you're going to make a roll as well. And between the two of you, I want to know how many successes you get. Difficulty is 6.
Oh God. Strength and what? Sorry.
Athletics.
These are not mine.
Was it 6? Sorry.
Yep.
5 successes.
Wow. Okay.
Zero
so
successes.
Lots of
So-
blood.
Kitty's like, oh, I think you got this.
Yeah.
You're like going to go and help him, and then he just rips the manhole cover off.
We're hanging around gutters. It's what I do, man.
All right.
Got it.
You got
Okay.
it. It's great. Let's go.
All right. I'm going to roll a d10, and 10 means this is a really useful sewer hole that is going to allow you to get out of here. If I roll a 1, this is basically a dead end. Okay.
Yeah.
I regret to inform you that I rolled a natural 1.
Right. Let's
You-
move. to
You
the
look
next
down
one.
and it's completely useless. It's just mud and crap.
Put the lid.
It's overflowing with rats as well.
Gross.
Hey,
Let's
Rannies.
just run.
You start running?
Let's run, leave the manhole open so it looks like we escaped down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run.
Yep. Start running.
Okay. Meanwhile, you guys need to make wits and stealth rolls. Wits and stealth, not dex and stealth. Wits and stealth.
What about strength and stuff?
Yeah, no, it's not strength and stuff. It's wits and stealth.
Thank
1
God.
success.
4 successes.
Okay.
I got 4 as well.
Shipman, you're good. Kitty, you're good. Alex,
I'm
Obfuscate.
obfuscated as well. Like,
what level of obfuscate do you have?
2.
Okay. All right, you're good. And Bishop, that leaves Bishop.
generally, if I'm in public, I'm obfuscated because I'm still pretty gross to look at.
But is that like Mask of 1,000 Faces obfuscate or?
No, there's nothing that clever yet.
Okay. Manuel Bishop. We're going to have wits and stealth. Would you like to spend a willpower point?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. All right. Well, Alex, you're fine. You get 4 successes, including your willpower point, because I'm going to give you a success for each level of obfuscate that you have. Barry, you're going to get 1 level of success. At which point, it's not really enough, and the helicopter pulls its light, the spotlight, right on you, and you hear over the loudspeaker, "Freeze! Don't move! Put your hands in the air!"
In it.
And this is just to Bishop.
I run.
The rest of you guys are free.
I run in the opposite direction to where they're going.
Okay, so you start pelting
Normal
down.
run. Normal run.
All right, so you're just running down the street. The chopper's basically following you. You can hear sirens in the distance.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm deliberately doing that though.
All right.
Do we help him or do we just?
I think we should distract them somehow.
No.
I think we just keep going. I think he's fine. He'll be fine on his own.
He is pretty tough,
Mhm.
but at the same time, he is one of our buddies.
Oh, what do you think he would do?
He'd help us.
But what would he? What do you think he would want us to do?
WWBD.
Yeah,
What would Bishop
probably
do?
let him do his heroic thing.
I think he'd want us to leave him.
I think we leave him. I think he'll be fine. You're welcome to like follow him if you want, but I'm gonna go to the apartment and sort out that problem.
I'm gonna follow him and obfuscate quietly.
Okay.
Come on, Doctor.
Yep, I'm
All
coming
right,
with you.
so Sage, what are you doing?
I'm on the back of the motorcycle, not being a part of this chaos.
Right. So
Yeah.
you literally get to the
Avoiding that
apartment
entirely.
ahead of everybody, right?
I was wanting to go to the record place. That's why we took the bike.
The record place.
The-
Record
Music studio.
music studio. Okay, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you go there, you
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
with what's his name? Stenson.
Yeah.
Stenson.
He's been smoking cigarettes his entire
Yeah.
life.
That's right. Since he was 4.
Tom Waits on crack.
I need to wrap this up really soon.
Mm.
Long story short, then you follow Bishop down the street. So okay, Charlie, you're getting your records made, right?
Yeah,
You're
that's fine.
recording music.
Yeah.
You follow Bishop down the street, and what you see is 2 cop cars pull up. Bishop, what do you do when these 2 cop cars pull up on you? One from on either side of you. They get out and they've got guns on you. There's like 4 cops, 2 from each car, pointing
Okay.
guns at you. There's a chopper over the top of you.
I just get down on my knees
Mm-hmm.
and let them take me.
All right. So they arrest you.
Mm-hmm.
They lock you up. They put handcuffs on you. Pat you down, take any weapons off you, and they put you in the back of the car. And this is what you witness, Alexis.
Can I sneak up and put a tracker on the car?
Do you have a tracker?
I have a tracker. He gave me one about half an hour ago.
Okay, you can go
And I'll
Dex and stealth.
Yep, and I'll spend a willpower too.
Alright.
One success.
Yeah, you managed to get this tracker on the car. It's very, very touch and go, but you managed to do it just before they drive off. And you get it. It's not quite where you would have liked it, and there's a little bit of a chance that it might fall off the car, but yeah, it seems to be working. And
Hopefully know where he's gone then.
right. And a few minutes later, you come to the conclusion that they're taking him to Scotland Yard.
All right. I make my way back to my haven.
Okay.
Oh, and also probably message everyone that he's been taken to Scotland Yard, and we've got that to sort out now too.
I'm going to talk, text you back saying, what the actual fuck? What the hell happened to you guys?
He
Question mark.
just let them take him, which I don't know was
guys-
the brightest move, but
You do know that this issue is more important than getting put in jail, right? Just
you're talking to the person that's not in jail.
maybe sort it out. Good luck.
Right.
Got seeing
Sweet,
to do.
Roger.
All right. So
Yes,
Barry,
Roger.
Yeah.
you get taken, and they make a bunch of comments and smart ass remarks in the car while they're traveling, and they're asking you questions. Do you answer their questions?
Well, they're making smart ass remarks. When it gets to the darker part of the street, I break the cuffs and kick the door out and get out.
Roll out of the car.
Yeah. And then when I'm far enough in the darkness, I celerity. When I'm in the dark.
Okay. This leads to another chase.
Yeah. I'm using celerity. Once I get to the darkest spot I can possibly get in the roll, I take off and use celerity.
Before all of this happens, I'm going to make you roll an intelligence check.
They've got a lot of cameras in England, I know that for sure, but there must be some place where there isn't. What I'm looking for is a...
This is an entirely different reason for this
Okay,
intelligence
all
check.
right.
Now, you're pretty aware that Tatiana Tupilov controls Scotland Yard.
Yeah. Means I have to ask her a favour though.
Wow.
How do I? But you can't. Oh, they give you a phone call, do they?
They do.
Do they do that in England? I can't remember.
They do in my world.
Okay. Okay. I just asked for my phone call and ring Tatiana.
Right. So you
I
get
didn't
to
know if they do that in England. I knew they do it in America, but.
Well, actually, weirdly enough, I've been arrested in America and they don't fucking do that.
Don't they?
They're fucking assholes. They're
I
absolute
see.
Well,
bastards.
I've seen a lot on the news that confirms your opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're all assholes on a power trip.
That's right.
No, that's what I do then. I just
Okay,
do my
so
call there.
all right, and she'll end the game with Tatiana saying hello.
Okay.
Shit.
That
The fuck?
is where we shall cut tonight. Thank you very much.
John, you could have just dominated them.
Oh, I was just a student. Medical
This is
student.
this is pretty funny too.
All right. So thank you all.
Cool.
And
Sweet.